All right, make sure I unmute you guys. All right, you've been no longer silenced. You're good. Well. Back for session 24 of Season of Ghosts, aka Soggy. We are, for lack of a better term, that I wish to pull out, balls deep with an initiative. So we should probably just jump right in. But, however, we do need a recap. A recap is more than needed for where you suddenly are, considering where you started last session is entirely different in many ways from where you are at this very moment. So I can see a bunch of people has drawn their hero cards. Would anyone like to give us the recap so that we can jump right in? That is going once. That is going twice.
We get our question ahead of the recap.
Yeah, this is all you think, you know. That way you
No,
get
no,
to
no. I'm
tell
not
your
volunteering
story.
for the recap.
I don't. I'm trying to remember where we started.
We started in town.
Yeah, we started with.
Oh yeah, because I was late. I was late. That's why.
Yeah.
Look, I fall under the category of needs to hear the recap, not does the recap.
Does the recap?
Well, I thought you wanted your point of story, you know, your whole time travel idea, which is total false.
No, it's real. Shut
No,
up.
no, totally false.
Katai, it looks like you're gonna take the recap. Now that being said, we do have one more thing, which is our roleplay question, which I will give out before the recap goes. It is, in fact, if your character was an animal, which one would they be? And no, Fang can't answer this one.
The fuck? This is bullshit. How'd you know it was a fox?
Is this racism? Damn, this is crazy.
I'm being.
Hey, I'll answer that.
Prejudice?
Okay, all right.
That's an easy one for Jobin.
I know. For Fang and Joe when it's so easy.
All right. Katai, you can take it away.
Alrighty. We started last session in initiative again. We started at the home of the bachelor Ho Jung-hoo, who had called us there to deal with a stony-masked spirit of some kind that has been hunting him, and he was really scared about it. While we're fighting this elemental creature that we've deduced, it seems to be attracted and drawn to Ross's overwhelming charisma and beat the shit out of him because of it. Seemed that this creature was jealous and, wanted to just take it out. In a few combat rounds later, Ross almost dying, we were able to slay the creature. And Ho Jung-hoo was very grateful, and with that, we headed out. Another problem in Willowshore solved by the Mistbreakers. We also offered Ho Jung-hoo to work at the tea house, but he said no. So, but we're still working on that one. We're still working on that one. We'll get him. And with that done, we started our prep shopping for the ritual. We gathered supplies, extra rations if we needed them, and anything, that might come up along the way. And we started the ritual to open up the fog. To do the ritual, we see it was Katai was the lead caster for it. Feng, Jobin, and Ross were the secondary casters. This whole entire thing took 1 day, and Zian stood by us to guard us from any ghost or ne'er-do-well creature that would come and strike at us. Thankfully, no such thing occurred, and we were able to complete the ritual and open up the fog. It led into a very eerie tunnel that we found ourselves traveling down. And when we emerged through the other side, immediately, something was wrong. Both Katai and Feng realized something was off. These woods and these trees were stranger than what we had encountered previously in the hinterlands. And where we were was at the top of the monastery, as if we completely skipped over the pilgrim's path. And as we approached a opening on the path where a rock lay, we found the body of a woman who Katai recognized as someone. Oh shoot! Oh goodness, I forgot what her name was.
You go by the monastery's name. It is named.
Tangsugi. Is it Tangsugi?
Tree's the tree.
No.
It's close. Half of the name is the tree, half of the name is hers. It's Tan Sui Jing. So
Tang Sui Jing.
you can just call her Ten, or
Tan.
yeah, Ten.
But either way, we find the body of Tan. She was the woman from ancient times who had defeated Gugatti so many years ago, way before the monastery was even founded. She's kind of a local folk hero or local legend. And as we find her heart has been ripped from her chest. And leaves an open cavity as she is just on this rock. And when we investigate further, we see the words Gugatti etched into the stone underneath her. So we don't know what's going on. Our current theory, and I think the one that's most possible, is that we have traveled back in time, and we are witnessing the events of, what happened to Gugatti and Tan. So we decided to go further up the road, because we see maybe we could find this lady's heart, and maybe fix whatever's going on. So we go further up the road, and very quickly we are waylaid by a giant vulture. And this vulture, I believe, talks to Fang, and they chat a bit, and unfortunately Fang is not able to steer them off with his fun druid abilities. And hunks of meat kind of transform into these weird-ass ball-looking things. I don't know if we know what they're called, but I guess they look like cacodemons from Final Fantasy. And they start attacking us. And this freaking vulture is vomiting on us. It's the worst thing ever. And yeah, it's kind of where we are. We're fighting for our lives right now.
You sure are.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say the little cacodemon looking guys were formed from the heart, as you said. Flowing out, changed into Tan's face, and then turned into these. Just call her Spirit Woman? Yeah, that's fair.
When we killed one of them, they kind of turned into her and then disappeared.
We're going to jump over to our roleplay questions so that we can answer the thousands of questions I assume you guys have that's going on in the campaign. So, if your character was an animal, which one would they be? God damn it, Fang.
That dice.
I didn't roll. I wasn't allowed to roll. Beetle rolled.
Beetle.
You didn't say Beetle can answer.
Alright, looks like this question is going to Beetle of Fate. Beetle of Fate, if you were a humanoid species, what would you be?
Oh wow, that's a curveball. Beetle would just be a human.
Just a normal human? A valiant human?
Yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
What would you do for work?
Yeah, what would you?
Like, what would you do as an occupation?
What would Beetle do around Willowshore?
Mm-hmm.
How would he contribute to society?
Beetle, he'd probably just be a farmer. You know.
Would he be named
given the
Human of
opportunity?
Nah,
his name would probably be like Lee. These are like 4 questions. Am I getting like multiple D4s here, or
Lee?
You don't.
No,
but
I think
because
that's what
you
it'd be
curveball,
Leedle?
Oh boy.
Alright, and who would like to answer that question of Beetle of Fate?
Beetle would like to ask Fang. I'm kidding.
I'll kill you.
Fang
dies today.
Beetle will ask Ross. Beetle will ask Ross.
Ross.
Look, you're the one that was racist. Alright, not me.
Ross? A beaver.
Damn, really?
because because they stop rivers.
Oh, I understand. I like that. I like that a lot. They're also horrible for ecosystems, right?
Oh no, maybe.
Well, my vessel's from Canada, and I can tell you, beavers are pretty rough. They're pretty rough, but they're, you know, if you get to know them. Nonetheless, with that, we can take a D4 for Fang, for rolling the highest and getting the answer to the question. And then, Katai, with your propaganda, you can either have a hero point or hero card, or a D6.
I took both. I took a hero point.
Took a hero point, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And we will dive back into our combat. Alright. The 10-foot-high dead balls of trees lies in the rotting mound of this forest clearing. You can see blood spatters all across several of the decaying timbers, and the opening emits that foul, rotten stink. Amongst the acid, the disgusting bodies that have been opened, the fire that's been brought into here, and the sound of this creature. You see the massive vulture hurtling itself through the air with wounds and blood as it spins itself around, its stomach swollen to a horrible amount that even a needle could pop it for all that it is worth, as it begins to move about and swing its giant beak, covered in carrion fever and disease, into each of your wounds. This whole place is coated in the thick fog, not just in the undergrowth, but above you. You can't see the sky, you can't see past the forest trees above you, even as young as they are than you've ever seen them, Fang. And through all of this, small, strange heads fly to bite you, and the vulture attacks. At the top of the round, it came back to Fang. So, Fang, tell me, what would you do? Standing in the back of Beetle of Fate.
Yep. All right. And it's still 10 feet up, right?
Yeah, it is hovering. It is using its wings to bat them downwards, yes. Causing mist to separate.
All right. I will. And I'm trying to. I know we figured out resistances. I'm not sure if I remember any of them. I'll just go ahead and thunderclouds will begin to form around the vulture as little jolts of lightning begin to shock it, and I'll cast Tempest Surge on it.
Perfect. Sounds good to me. That's a saving throw, right? Reflex? Alright, it will duck its wings to the side and completely dodge it.
And then with my third action, I'll activate Beetle. Beetle is going to go ahead and Mandible.
Rearing up onto the back, you jump to the front on your paws, and jumping up to the very top of its height, it is able to smack into its stomach as you make it dodge into it. A solid 14 damage into the heart-eating vulture. It lets out a scream.
He'll try and foot it,
Alright.
but will not be able to.
I can bring the head all the way up, can't bring the feet. Is that
Yep.
your turn?
Yep, that's my whole turn.
Alright, good time. It's been struck, but it's too high for you to hit. What do you do?
I'm gonna do the thing I did last time, I think. I'm going to in one, I'm gonna stride and jump. So I'm gonna move back 5 feet with my stride, and with the same stride, I'm just gonna run over to Beetle and try to vault myself
Okay.
up again with the high jump.
Grabbing onto a piece of its ligaments, you can use one of its plates as a jumping off point. You twist through the air and bring down your blade. Going to give me, I believe it's athletics. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I got you. Don't you worry.
All right.
I don't know what you said the DC was. I can't remember.
I think it was DC 23.
DC 23.
Yep, because Beetle was 7 feet tall, so I knocked off 7 from its DC.
Oh, hell yeah!
Looks like that is exactly what you got.
Then you, if you allow this, then I will high jump from Beetle into the air up to 5 feet, and I'm gonna try to just grapple it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see
my last Pac-Man.
it's being grabbed by the mandibles and pulled down to a actual reachable angle. You can grab it by
Would I
its
have
feet.
map with this? Would I have map? Probably not, right? Because I think high jump would just.
No,
be-
high jump doesn't hit the attack tree.
Okay.
If you're trying to bring it down, you probably have to trip it, actually. Right?
Oh, that's a good point. I probably should trip it, right?
I think if you grapple it, you're just gonna hang that, right?
Yeah, I didn't. My brain cannot comprehend tripping a flying creature.
I mean, it's like knocking him off balance.
It's
you
like
know,
knocking him down.
Okay, sure. I will attempt to trip him then.
By all
I will
means.
give it a shot.
That is enough. A 28 is enough
Fantastic.
for you to rush into the air, jump off, and using your sandals, you're able to fly through the air. You bring up the butt of your weapon, you hook it into the shoulder of the wing. The wing tucks, and with only one, it goes at a very strange angle, spinning down through the air, and it falls and lands prone as it slaps onto the back and rolls into a bundle.
I probably land over here, probably. That's my turn. That's all I got.
Sounds good to me.
it would take fall damage, right? Because it was emptied up.
How much is the fall damage?
Unless it has a reaction to arrest the fall.
It has a reaction, yes.
So yeah, it can just arrest the fall, and it still falls down prone, but takes no fall damage.
Sounds good. It will do its best to bundle itself up and flap one of the wings. Using its reaction, it will take away the fall damage. Alright, Katai, as you stand over top of it, knocking it down, using an arm to hold it in place, it moves over to Ross's turn.
Seeing Jobin injured, I will try to clean some of his wounds. Rousing splash.
Sounds good.
Then I will target the bird. I will bon mod it.
This Bon mod, it's an interesting thing I've seen you try to use so many times now. Never heard of this thing before. And this time it is within 30 feet.
Yes, it is a son.
Okay, and this is against their, what, will? DC?
Yeah,
Yes,
will DC.
Yes, will.
That would be a critical success. There we go.
That's my turn.
I assume you're lacing words at it.
Yes.
See you in.
Looks at Jobin and says, "You should probably run away." And he will continue to beat on this kicker demon that's right in front of him. Alright, he is none of those.
Okay. As you look at Jobin's eyes are somewhat dilated to a point of oddness. Looking at them, and you look back, you can see his eyes are becoming slitted.
Like he's squinting or like slitted like a reptile?
Like a reptile.
Oh, neat.
What's going on?
We'll deal with that in a second. Okay, Mr. Keiko Demon.
That will absolutely hit. As you swing at it, the creature swings to the side trying to get down. But, unfortunately, you are able to catch it through the air with a hefty blade. As the smoke billows through it, cuts it in two pieces, you see the face twist into a smile, and it dies.
Okay. Can I do anything to help Joe?
Wouldn't mind a reposition, you know.
And my hands are free.
Oh.
And I'm not good enough with Bastion yet to do stuff, so he will move here. He will take a look at this bird. I'll remind you that it's still his prey, and he will attack it.
Sounds good, it is prone.
Red map. Let's go visit. Not yet.
Off guard helps, but it's just not high enough.
That's my turn.
Alright. Jobin.
Alright, first things first, he's gonna stride away.
Sounds good. You hear it screaming on the ground and swinging its diseased beak around, but you do not get caught.
And then he's gonna the two actions he's gonna cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, maybe this will probably be better. Either that or... Okay, we'll try this. He's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna cast Befuddle on the vulture.
Befuddle. It's a hell of a
Gets a flat
name.
check. Ugh.
No.
Mhm. Is it worth the hero point to recap to see if I can get that flat check?
It's up to you, my friend.
I would
No,
do it.
you would.
I would. Listen, those are your spells, man.
Dude,
That's
Katai
what
hero
really
points
precious.
everything. Go follow your gut.
I mean, I have two more. I have my drain familiar ability to drink stuff, so I could do that. I have two. We'll hero point it. We'll try again. I'll spend the hero point.
Sounds good.
So I need to be a 6.
That's all good. Will
Alright,
save?
There it goes. Yeah, so it's a will save.
Okay. It's a tremendously low one, thanks to the bond mod.
Yep. Alright, so he's just success. So
Just
he's
barely.
super. Yeah, he's clumsy 1 and stupefied 1.
Clumsied one and stupefied one. Goddamn, poor guy. Let's see. Clumsy and stupefied.
He's also Bane, by the way. I don't know if it's showing up in his token or not, though.
I believe he succeeded against the Bane.
Oh,
he
I
did.
thought he failed. Never
It was the other
Okay,
creatures
demon.
that fucked up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Doesn't he have to roll the Bane every
mind. No,
round?
I think it's just once.
Every time that he enters the area, I think he rolls.
Yeah. He's already in the area. So.
All right. Jobin, is
That's
that your
true.
turn?
Mushi, does Mushi have independent? Yeah, he does. Okay, Mushi's gonna use his independent action to just fly over to here.
Okay, sounds good. The vulture is, well, it's not doing so hot. The first thing that it would do is spend one action to stand.
Use my reaction on it.
Go for it.
I will use Disrupt Prey, and he gets attacked.
That's
Wow.
I didn't know you had
He's
that.
got it. He's got it.
That's amazing.
We're going places.
Goodbye.
That's a crit. As it begins to lurch its neck out between the unfurling, you are able to get a slash
Oh
off.
my god.
And
You-
also, does it interrupt the action too?
It interrupts the action. Yeah, it disrupts it if he crits.
All right. You bring down the blade, and it's flaming glory with smoke burning down. It cuts into the neck, and as you sear it, you strike down to the bone, and blood begins to pour from it. And yet, through all of it, this maligned creature does not die.
Ooh, tough bird.
It then gets back up using its other action.
Then I
Hey,
use my
hey, that's-
reaction.
That's 2 actions gone to just get up.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Incredible.
Amazing.
And it's going to turn on to Ziyin, and it's going to hoist out. You would watch as it looks down into its wound, around the neck, where smoke's still burrowing out. It will lurch towards you, Ziyin, but not before digging its own beak into its own neck wound, covering it in blood, pus, and vomit. And it will try to throw it at you. That will be a 27.
Yummy.
Alright, as he hits you with it, I'm going to need you to roll me a fortitude save, as you are hit by the carrion disease. Alright, it will begin to fester in you, and it will roll damage. And no, I'm not just being gross for no reason. There's acid damage involved with this sometimes. Alright, that'd be 14 piercing damage right now. Alright. As it sticks into your shoulder, its large beak, that blood and pus gets in there, and immediately you feel it begin to itch. You don't feel very happy having that in you, but it begins to bellow out with a scream, flaring its wings and beginning to move about. Fang, as it has its beak dug into the shoulder of Ziyin, do you do anything?
Yeah, Fang's gonna go for an intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, there's a basic action macro for this, isn't there?
Does it lose
Good one.
clumsy or stupefied?
The spell.
Yeah, they would go down by 1, right?
No, the duration is 1. Yeah, the duration is 1 round. So on my turn. I guess.
On your turn, sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
what of the bon mot?
The bonbon, he has to spend an action to undo it from
Sounds good.
by talking back to Ross.
Okay, good to know.
Here's my demoralize.
That would be frightened 1.
And then Beetle's gonna go in for the kill. Use mandible. And a foot. Both miss. My last action, I will just raise my shield.
Sounds good. As you let out...
Fang will go in for the kill. So I punch it.
Okay, letting out a scream or some sort of high-pitched howl, you will slash into the side of its body. It is not enough, even through everything as its neck hangs on odd angles.
I just pulled some feathers out, really.
Yeah, yeah, honestly.
And I'll just say you got it, Katai.
Alright, Katai, it's right there. It hasn't taken its neck out of Ziyin's shoulder. What do you do?
I'd like to interrupt Katai and use something on her.
You can say that you don't want to do it.
I'm gonna use that for her.
There you go, Katai. You got strike true.
Alrighty, I will strike true, and I will roll twice and take the higher.
Mm-hmm. This isn't anything like true strike, is it?
No,
Yeah.
simply no.
Alright, roll twice and take the higher. 28 is a hit.
Alrighty, so I believe it hits. I also add an extra point of damage.
Extra dice of damage, it looks like.
You had 2 dice.
Okay. So I have, or two extra.
Yes, it's supposed to be a death blow.
2 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So,
Remember, it explodes.
Oh, damn. Well, here we are, Jobin. Good thing you're way over there. I'll add a additional 2d6 to this. Yeah. I don't know how to do that.
One,
but
it's the strike deals an extra.
yeah, extra 2.
Wait, did we actually find out that it explodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I found out last session.
Ooh,
Go ahead and give me that roll.
wish we would
I
have had it
will-
in the recap.
All right. 14. Katai, you can describe to me how you want to do this. It does have its neck way open, because it's reaching out into Zian's neck or shoulder. But there's plenty of different ways you could skin this cat.
Yeah, I very quickly just do a slash on its neck,
Mhm.
and there's just a moment's pause, and then it erupts with blood
Excellent.
in a fountain.
Like a spout, it begins to roil. You watch as its body begins to spasm and thrash. It hits the ground, and as it lies dead, you all see, like a spotlight, through its neck, red light begin to shine through the splits in all of the flesh, the neck cavity that has been made as the head falls from your shoulders in, as you rip it out of you. And it begins to thrash around. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna look over to Beetle, and I'm gonna use one of my actions to reposition him
Sounds
with
good.
my free hand.
Is that free since we're allies?
It's up to Crypt, if you want to do that.
What am I judging for?
Repositioning allies.
I'd say that that's probably free.
Okay. Can I still roll for it for an attempt at a critical success?
Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. It'll be a map, so probably not, but
I will allow it this time because you knew it was coming and you've warned your friends. Jobin.
I will simply move Beetle over there behind me.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I don't think I can move you.
You only moving 5
Only
feet.
10. Only
I
10.
don't think I can get back.
I'm coming back.
With my last action, I'm gonna shove Beetle.
Okay.
Oh, the
Away.
hero.
I'll do it at map. It's at map 10, so I don't think you're gonna get very far. But there you go. There you go. Yoink. Get away.
You fall pro.
Hey, that's okay. You know these things happen. Life is full of fun things. He's got
Desperate.
Away.
Desperate to get your ally away, you shove. And as you do, you trip on the blood that begins to pour out from its neck.
Ooh.
As you look to the side, Katai, you can't do anything but stare into the neck cavity that you've made as a glowing red light comes from it. Ross, what do you do?
My turn.
Ross? Did we lose Ross?
He's
Hmm.
thinking. He's thinking.
Yeah, I was really thinking it was going to be doing its death effects already. I will move away from that thing. I will stride. One, difficult terrain. Second stride. The heart's over here somewhere.
You can see it nestled in the bottom of the nest,
Okay.
with strange charms surrounding it.
Yeah, I'll interact and pick it up.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn. The reactions.
Well, you picked up the heart, didn't you?
Yeah, we try.
As you reach down and go to grab it, you hear a voice in your head speak to you. Save me. Just those two words. I assume you reach down and grab the heart. And as you do, something goes very, very, very wrong in this forest. The fog begins to churn not from its gray, but instead this entire place becomes plunged in darkness. All of you without dark vision immediately lose all sight of everything within this place. You begin to turn around, begin to look about. But as this foggy forest turns to darkness, the feelings of doom and feeling watched by all things around begins to flourish. And, of course, something else rolls into the initiative. As the sound of toppling trees begins to snap, thunderous footsteps begin to fill the air as if some immense giant had taken notice of you all and now slowly begins to approach to the forest. It sounds all too similar to what you heard on the other side of this wall during the ritual. And something else will be rolled into the initiative as darkness plunged in this place.
Still have light on, so hopefully that helps.
Maybe it's like Shinzo and he's just coming out of the woods to say hi to us.
I don't think so.
maybe,
I don't know, it sounded big, you know?
maybe it's Shinzo, guys. Seems like a place he'd hang out in.
Ah, yes, it's the type of vision I like. Gray everywhere.
You could have my vision.
Your vision's boy, what, darkness?
Right,
I can see Jobin.
Oh, you can see Joven, okay.
right off the bat, for touching the heart, it will immediately use its reaction. And you would
The
hear
heart? Ah, dang it.
the thing in the forest.
Oh, okay.
And a horrifying sound will go through. It is the sound that I can only describe as the twisting and breaking of tree, wood, teeth clattering, and someone trapped within something pressed, something held, sealed away, letting out a scream from inside for help. I need a will save from everyone.
Oh boy, here, want that?
I'm also gonna hero point that. A 31 isn't a crit success.
A 30, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You are very lucky that I did not see any critical failures here. So, Zian, you are the only one affected when you realize it's the same roar, the same feeling that you got back when the ritual happened. You are going to be frightened one, and that is it. Okay. Now this thing does roll into the initiative. With a 39. Alright.
9.
Ross, you've grabbed the heart. Darkness has plunged. A scream's gone through the forest, and it sounds like something's on its way, toppling through with each footstep snapping whole trees in half.
I just turned where everyone else was, and I just yelled, "Run!"
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Where?
Z. Ian. What do you do?
Well, he runs. First move will be here. He will stop near Jobin and say, "You might want to cast light on something that I have." Second action,
The whole 2 actions.
is it? Okay.
Then I only get 1 action to run.
What else can I do? What else can I do? So that the others can see Jobin. I'm not worried about that. Shoot, do I just roll it?
Where are we running to?
Me and
Wait,
Katai
wait.
have dark vision, so
The way we came. He will raise his shield, and I'm just gonna lose that last action. Because I'm gonna wait for everybody else. That's my turn.
Okay. Jobin, something immense is toppling its way just out of sight through the forest. At one point, you hear the sound of it snapping below you, and then with another movement, it sounds like it's coming from the north. What's the play? I think you're muted. Oh. I was the one muted. I apologize. My Discord pulled a disconnect. Go ahead. What you got?
You said something immense. That's why I got cut off. Is it like running? You hear something immense coming for us?
Yes, you hear something immense coming for you. At first, it sounds like it snaps a tree in half towards the south, and then with another flick of your ear, you can hear Mushi let out a hiss, and apparently it's coming from the north.
All right. So I heard it from the south. Mushi's hearing it from the north, so it's everywhere. All right. Okay. Cian, I know you're gonna need it, so we're gonna go ahead and cast light on Cian. Oh, it fails because I'm stupefied. All right, that's 2 actions.
Run.
Yeah, he's gonna run this way, and then that's Mushi's gonna have their independent action. They're gonna fly 40 feet this way.
Sounds good to me.
All right, it's my turn.
Where is this thing?
That'll bring it to the top of the round, the thing that's at initiative number 39. As the sound of something immense striding just out of sight begins to move through the forest darkness, and fog begins to fill through the air, obscuring more than any that it ever has. It will immediately use, right off the bat, another scream. I'm gonna need another will save from everyone.
Alrighty. Oh my god.
ooh.
Oh. I'm gonna take it.
Can I
Yeah,
hear
I mean,
Beetle of Fates?
Pardon?
Can I use a hero point on Beetle of Fates roll?
Allow it, yes. Uh, 21. Kenton's still a failure. Okay. Katai, Ross, and Beetle of Fate, all three of you immediately begin to feel the fear creeping in. More roars happening from different directions. All of this happening as soon as this heart is touched. I'm going to give all three of you another layer of fear.
Thing's gonna use his reaction for invigorated fear, and when Beetle gets afraid and starts shaking the hair, all his hairs begin to stand up and he gets hyper alert. What is the level of the creature? You gain temporary hit points if you go to the creature's level. Is it the creature that caused the fear or the creature that's afraid?
Gain temporary hit point equal to the creature's level or 3.
Well, it says a trigger creature gains a frightened, so I'm assuming it's
yeah,
the
it's
creature's
probably
level,
Beetle.
right?
yeah, we Beetle's level
Okay.
Beetle's
So,
level, yeah.
or
or
temperature.
3.
Alright. It's going to use its second action on its turn, and you will watch as all around, in every single one of your places, you begin to hear something snap. As you've heard before, there was the toppling sound of trees being knocked over, but the realization hits you that all around you something is moving. You are all correct. Katai, as you're sitting there in the dark looking about for something to come at you, to see something over the trees, you are unsuspecting as the tree closest to you suddenly begins to whip downwards, its massive branch becoming an arm-like structure to stab into your shoulder and slash through you. Ross, as you stand in some deadfalls, you watch as they turn into a maw-like shape and begin to reach up to swallow you whole. Zian, as you walk through the edge of light over here, you see the tree beside you, an eye-like substance split from its whole bark before a tree runs down.
Are we still feared? Are we feared too? Are we feared from our failed will save?
You get 1 fear.
Got 1. Okay.
You get fear 1 from it. And as it drops this down on you as well, it will, in fact, attack every single one of you. Beetle, Fang, Jobin, you're all included in this attack. I need a reflex save. Anyone standing on the path or in a clearing gets a +1 circumstance bonus. And the person who carries her heart gains a +4 bonus. Mushi is safe.
Yeah, you would add 3 to mine then. 14.
Alright, that'll get it
Is
out of a
this
critical failure.
Is this a damaging effect? Oh wait, no, I can roll it just from here. Never mind. Sorry.
That's a game.
Okay, it's adding bulwark. Okay, cool. Excellent.
Alright. $13 damage to each of you, half on a success.
Oh, so if we're in a I can't really see, but am I in a clearing?
If you cannot see, then you forego getting the bonus.
Oh. I mean, I can kind of see. I'm not sure. Okay. So Fang will take the full...
The +1 wouldn't save you. So,
Yep, okay. Beetle will take half.
alright. And the trees remain malevolent. They will not stop, and you get the feeling this will continue over and over and over again as this creature comes closer and closer. Fang, what do you do?
I'm gonna delay until after Ross.
Good time.
I'm gonna delay until after Ross.
Ross.
Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna stride. And, part we go running past, Fang. And, I'm going to, I'm gonna pull out a potion. And, then I'm gonna drink it.
Very well. As you move, I will say, you get the feeling that from these claw-like reaching tentacles, I apologize. You could duck, you could hide from them, you could tumble around them. There are many ways to get around this effect, but you drink a potion. You use the Bravo's brew.
I do.
Alright, as the Westerner's brew that came through, Willowshore, you take a gulp of it, and immediately you feel the frighten begin to leave your system, and you hold on to her heart.
That's my turn.
Oh. Okay. Fang.
Okay. Fang is going to reach into his pack and pull out a torch. He's going to light the torch.
Okay. As soon as you light it, you see dozens of tendril branches that are surrounding you and beetles slashing them, and they all retreat as though getting into the shadows as soon as you roll them out.
Is there a way to light a torch easily?
If you equip it in your hand, then there should be a little checkbox to turn it on in your
Oh,
encounter.
torch is lit. Bam!
Oh, damn.
That is bright as hell. With my third action. Oh, Beetle, where you go?
Oh,
let's-
before I fuck you over, I will say, Katai, you were under another effect before this thing start. I got caught up in the heat of the moment, and yes, the
You're good.
vulture does explode.
I was gonna
It's a
ask
red
that
light
about
beginning
my turn.
to swirl, and you will watch as only you are close enough to take the hit.
Alrighty.
Oh, nope, Beetle is also within range.
No. Beetle
He
just.
was-
I
he
just
was over there.
accidentally.
All right,
dragged him.
all
He
right,
was
all
over
right,
here.
all right, all
He
right.
was over there.
I'm gonna need you to take a reflex save for me.
Alright, is this an effect that does damage?
Yes.
Okay, I will add my bulwark to it then.
It's not a crit veil.
Okay.
The body splits open, and bursting through the neck that you sliced, you see 1,000, 100, dozen-fold red butterflies that move past you, slash, bite into you, and eat you. It's going to deal 5d6 slashing damage to you. And the butterflies, as you get a good view of them as one lands onto your eye socket in the mask and bites through, you get an actual good look at these creatures. And they don't look like normal butterflies. I'll roll your 5d6 damage,
Yeah, please do. Please do.
and I'll get you the art for these creatures.
You're also still prone.
Yeah,
You're gonna take
I know. Things aren't
17
looking
more
good.
damage.
Alright. Okay, that could have been worse.
Here you go.
Oh. Are those
That's not a
things?
butterfly, dude.
It kind of reminds me of the like things from what'd you call it, Yangsha, from
Yesha?
They are the very same butterflies that came out of those blessed creatures, Niporabos. And they begin to eat and lacerate you before they disappear in a burst. The vulture is completely gone as they billow out of it. Alright. Fang, I apologize. Continue.
Alright, with my second action, or my third action, I mean, I'm just going to activate Beetle. Let me check his speed real quick. 35. And we are going to stride twice. So there's one. And that's my turn.
Sounds good to me. Good time.
Ty is going on a bit of a limb here and assumes that if we return this thing that Ross has, hopefully this will stop. Oh, Fang moved super far away. Well, I can't heal him anymore. Okay, I'm gonna one action stand up.
I was told to run.
I know, I'm sorry. I was trying to heal you before you left. And then I'm going to might as well just run, huh? Yeah. One action stride. And then one action stride. That'll be my turn.
Okay. ZM.
Alright, so I gotta balance the light and not outrunning everyone else. Alright, first action will be stride. Second action will be to move to the edge of the lights. I believe I'm still on the path.
Hard to tell with your condition, being human.
Yeah, I know, that's such a horrible condition to have. And I will raise shield just in case. That's my turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
raising
Beetle
shield will help
being
you.
His answer to or
When I prompt you for a reflex save quick, it is, you get a +2 to it. The save. As ZM.
Circumstance bonus.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Jobin.
All right. Just check something real quick. All right. Oh yeah, that's more spells. I might end up losing the spell. All right. First action, stride. Second action, stride. Third action, he's gonna call Wizardly Tools and have Mushi teleport into his hands.
Okay. It will flow into you like liquid and down towards you.
Then I'll have Mushi use his independent action to fly some more.
Sounds good to me.
Fly over to here. All right. That'll be its turn.
Done deal then. Top of the round. That brings it to initiative number 39. First thing it's going to do is get closer and closer. It snaps down a tree that feels like it's only a few hundred feet away. And as it does, it lets out yet another roar. More willed saves, please.
Would our frighten go away at the end of our turns?
Yes.
Okay.
It goes down by 1 step every turn.
Right.
Is there still a circumstance bonus from the heart on this or no?
This on the will save, there is no circumstance bonuses.
Okay.
It is the attack that you would. Okay. Those of you that critically failed, you will get frightened. Let's see. Frightened 2. Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, by chance, does that bring your frightened condition to 4?
No, it's a 2 because he went away.
Ah,
I don't get
shucks.
attack.
Ah, shucks. Well, you let me know if that ever gets to form. Anyone that failed, you get 1.
Right.
Any critical successes, you guys should let me know, but I highly doubt any of you guys are getting critical successes with a natural 20.
Just you wait. I want to prove you wrong.
Uh-huh.
I
All
mean,
right.
I literally just rolled a 19, and I have the highest will save. So
And it wasn't a
I
crit
think
success.
he's right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right. And then it is going to lash out towards all of you as all of the trees become maligned with life and try to slash out. I need everyone to roll me your reflex saves. Circumstance bonuses, if you're on the path, you get a +1. If you hold the heart, you get a +4. And if you have a raised shield or you tumbled using athletics or are prone, you get a +2.
What if we're on a beetle?
That's probably even worse.
Oh.
All right. Low damage. Only 12 damage to each of you. Take the halves as you want them.
Mushi.
All right. Ross. You need to catch up. You've got the heart.
We're getting there. Stride. Stride. In stride.
Enter.
Enter.
Fang.
I'm a delay until after Katai.
Guitar.
I'm going to use a 3-action heal. To get Beetle, Fang, Ross, and myself.
Sounds good.
Alright, 12 to each of us.
That should negate one round worth of damage.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be
Enough.
okay.
I mean, it's 36 points of healing. It's nothing to scoff at. Oh, actually, 48,
All
right?
Yeah.
Because
4 people.
Ross should also be getting healed. All right. I'm going to bring that over to Fang, if that's okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
We're gonna activate Beetle. Let's try it twice. 1. It's 2. Fang is going to cast a... Oh, I already used that. Not gonna do that. Instead, it's here. Does Jobin have any potion?
Yeah, he has
Get
one
a
potion. On
bandolier.
him. He has one potion on him.
Fang's gonna grab it and shove it in Jobin's mouth. That's 2 actions, right?
I believe it is.
Interact 1 to grab it. Interact 2 to feed, to administer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have it used. Thank you.
You look like you needed it.
Mushi. I might lose Mushi on this.
You gotta put him away.
I can't put him away. It takes a whole minute.
Put him in Beetle's mouth. Beetle, don't swallow.
Oh.
And this is your turn, Fang?
Yep.
Zian, what do you do? Things are getting dire.
Panic.
Panic!
As he runs by Fang, he says, I have 3 potions in my backpack. Stride 1.
You know, I was a little bit worried about a TPK on this one, so...
What was I going to do?
Mhm.
Raise shield again. Get the plus 2.
It doesn't have to fail. That saved pretty hard. Do I get one out? Or is it pointless? I think I'm going to go down this round. So he will get a potion out of his backpack and put it in his hand. And that's my turn.
Okay. Jobin, you're feeling a little bit better. What do you do?
Alright, we'll, stride.
Alright, the tree beside you grows an arm.
Oh, stride again.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the best thing to do here?
Make sure Ross gets to the corpse. That's the best thing to do.
Yeah. Not sure what I could do about that though. We'll let me see, hold on. How far can you go, buddy? You can go to right there. Right.
Mhm.
So you'll stride third action stride one more time.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. And then Mushi's independent action, he's gonna fly down to Jobin's arms.
Okay.
Beetle's mouth is open. Damn.
If Jobin, you would like, Mushi can flow into the side of your pocket. Hiding.
I'll take that.
Okay, taking cover. Sounds good. Beetle cannot be afforded such luxuries, as Beetle is too big to fit in a pocket. Alright. Top of the round. It's pissed. We're gonna roll more.
I love rolling dice.
Hey, you guys wanted to roll dice? We rolling dice.
I love rolling dice.
All right. Let's see. First things first, we're gonna slap a will save. Let me know how that frightened condition goes. Oh, I see natural 20. All right. Zi Yin, seeing the corpse, seeing this person, you can see, even through the darkness, her hand reaching out towards you. You see the open chest cavity as it waits. You know what is needed to be done. And as she reaches out towards you, you can tell that even in her dying breath, even in this horrible state, she is still reaching out to you. She has not given up yet. Zian, you are completely immune to the rest of the fear-based effects given by this creature for the rest of this encounter.
So I've removed the fright that's on me.
You can remove all of it, yes, as you see her. Katai, you are unaffected. Anyone that failed, grab your frightened conditions. And any of them that got a critical failure, you're grabbing 2. You know the drill. And, of course, that will affect your saves against the laceration that comes through, as each of the trees grow maligned limbs and attack, as this creature gets closer and closer. What round are we on? 8? Okay, but it came in around. It came in on round 5, I believe.
Gotta run, Ross. Oh no!
Oof. I'm a hero point that.
Good call. 86 damage is not something to scoff at. Oh
My goodness.
Oh,
All right.
oh no, Chauvin!
All right. Oh, it rolled criminally low.
Thank goodness.
You're
You take
gonna-
double, but
you take double, but it's not enough to knock you down just yet.
yeah.
All right, Ross. I assume you took your damage, Ross?
Yeah, sorry. Updating everything. Okay. One stride. Two stride. That's the ways to go. Action 3.
Okay, you see it. 90 feet away. The hand reaching towards you as though this moment, even as you saw it, as you walked up this path, where she pointed towards this way, her hand outstretched. You can tell, Ross, it was for this moment. She's looking right at you. Is that the turn?
Yes, it's my turn.
Good time. You're way back.
Okay. Yeah, my computer just crashed and I can't get into Foundry anymore.
I will kick
but-
you.
Oh no, I mean the sense of it says my thing does not support Foundry anymore. I'll go figure out why, but I will do that in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just gonna stride 3 times. Can I get to Ross in 2 strides?
No. You can check out the stream if you want to see how far it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Okay,
Sounds
yeah.
That was with 2 strides where I just put you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna just stride a 3rd time then and then keep moving.
Sounds good. One more. And there we are. You begin to round the corner. Bang.
Ross is doing pretty good. Alright, Beetle's gonna stride.
Hmm.
Foolish. Good.
Now, as this happens, you hear these whispers in the wind and the fog pulling through. Fang, you feel like your power over nature can be used here if you wanted to try to quell these young trees.
Oh yeah. What kind of action economy are we looking at here?
1 action for a nature check. To have any effect on the powerful influence on the forest, it's a DC 23.
All right. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. How do you think you would quell them as you can see them growing limbs?
How about I throw a D4 on there and try and make it a crit?
I mean, by all means.
Yeah, so Fang knows these trees. He knows them, you know, 1,000 years later, but he still feels like he knows them. He'll just kind of like think about the great willow spirit, and he'll just kind of like mutter some like druidic incantations to just try and like calm the trees down.
Okay. Your words bellow through, parting some of this fog and mist as you do so, and as you reveal them and the light and the torch and everything that you are, you can see some of them go lax, mouths close, eyes blink, arms go back to being normal branches, and due to a critical success, you will reduce the powerful creature by 2 actions for the turn.
Awesome.
All right.
Beetle stride one last time. Here. And then I've only got 1 action left, so Fang will just raise his shield.
Zien.
All right, he will stride right up next to Jobin. Grabs Jobin by the scruff of his neck and he says, "Make this count," and dumps the healing potion in his hand in Jobin's mouth. I don't remember how to use this. It's that one.
Yeah. Hit the use button. Let's just roll. Take 14. And you fed that to me.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And third action will be, I'll be in a good spot so you guys can heal me. Oh shit. I gotta wait for Katai to get here. Maybe I should run back.
I'm on my way.
Do you have another potion on you?
I do.
You want me to feed it?
It's
You
not
want me
as
to
good
feed
as
it to
that
you?
one. It's not gonna keep me up. One might
Raise shield?
actually. Yeah, he'll get another potion out of his backpack. That's his last action.
Okay, Jobin. Your wounds begin to heal over, a gift given to you in celebration of the first long night, and as you sit here in the middle of darkness, what do you do?
Right. I'm gonna first action grab that potion from. It might keep you up if he rolls bad, you know?
Let me see if I let me send it to you.
First action grab the potion. Second action,
That's
is that
what I want. Oh, it is. Here we go.
what is this? World of Warcraft? I'm open to okay.
I know, right?
He's feeding that to you. What are you talking about? This is better.
I know, I thought it was worse.
Drink it.
This is the one that you won from the festival.
There you go. 16. And apply the effect to yourself.
All right.
And then last. Oh,
Last.
last action. I can stride, or I can attempt to cast shield on myself. We'll actually here. What we'll do. I can. What's the range on this? 120 feet. Just so they can have a little bit of light in the darkness. Oh no, that's 2 actions, so I can't do that. Never mind. He's gonna try and cast shield on himself.
All right, and bring up an arcane shield to block any attacks around you. But
So.
unfortunately, your mind is filled with whispers. Overwhelmed. And as we come to the top of the round, your brain is muddled. This creature will exert its influence. Once again, you will hear thunderous footsteps begin to fill the air. This immense giant has begun to approach and has gotten very close at this point. But as it begins to rear itself, the mists begin to part for a moment. Only for a moment, as Feng's words begin to flow through, begins to quell these spirits. And, Feng, you actually counteract its entire turn, as it is spending the time moving. It has no actions to attack you all. Arms that are like broken ligaments and branches twist back into branches for a moment. Things go quiet, and Feng has bought you all 1 extra round, but it has not stopped this being from moving towards you. Ross, what do you do?
Moving.
You can run through people. You can be in somebody's space as long as you don't end your turn there. As long as you move out of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. I might end the turn there.
Oh man, get closer.
I
Perhaps
can't do that.
Is that a second stride?
Yes, my second one.
So just
Diagonals
use
are
all-
killing
just
me.
use- Just use all 3.
Yeah, just use all 3 and get close to her. You can go through people.
Okay. Getting
That's
to
all
there,
motions.
you get close, and Feng, your hands begin to feel warm. You look down, you can see blood beginning to pour, as very lightly you feel the warmth inside this heart, as blood begins to pour out of it as though it's coming back to life. Katai, you are impossibly distant in the darkness.
I run. I have a movement speed of like 20.
Maybe run through some of the trees. I don't know.
Difficult terrain.
The crowd permission. Oh yeah, it is difficult terrain. That's even worse.
2. Bang. I wish I could heal you. I'm sorry.
You can just
Alright,
barely
that's my
make it
turn.
into the light. Ross, you can hear your sister stumble back in, trying to make it, as she's covered in cuts, but is holding strong. Feng, what do you do?
Is Ross like holding the heart out? Or is he like football holding it?
I don't know, I'm just holding it. Not really tucked, not really holding it out.
Okay. Beetle's gonna use his independent action to move to here.
Okay.
Fang will grab the heart from Ross
hmm
and plant the seed.
Alright, do you allow it, Ross?
Yes.
Alright, your bloody palms, Feng, reach down to grab this heart. And as you grab it, move it forward. Fang, despite it being coated in blood and liquid, you notice that your white palms, the portions that have been touched by Dekitsu, do not get stained with it. And as you bring your hand forward and you feel the warmth in it, perhaps by instinct or perhaps driven by your words to nature, you're able to use your claws to plant it into her chest. And as you press it inwards, there is a howl in the tree line. All around you all. And it's not the howl of terrifying anger. It is a howl of pain and frustration. Then, fear. As it runs away, you hear the stumbling footsteps begin to lumber backwards, getting away from you all, away from this sight. And as you press your paw into her chest, the rib cage closes in around it, sealing. Her eyes flash open with a bright white light, and in all but a moment, her body with your force is pushed into the stone, sinking into it spectrally. As it does so, you are pushed backwards harmlessly as a massive cracking stone begins to fill entirely with a beautiful 100-foot tall Sugi tree. It splits the foundations of this area, and it splits the fog with its branches. It pushes them away, and every single crack that flows through, Katai in the distance, you recognize the bark of this tree. You recognize the light given off. This is the same tree that made the Eternal Lantern. And in a flash of light, in all but one moment, the branches unfurl, the fog dissipates around you all, and you cover your eyes. And then there is silence. Your ears ring for a moment before the sounds wash over you. A forest. A path. You look left and right. 15 feet away, you can see that there is mist that blocks your sight. But ahead of you lies a path. A path that is well kept for its age. And behind you, you see the opening of the wall of ghosts that you made. And you're back to where you were exactly standing before you were plunged into that scene. You are still covered in bleeding wounds, but you feel safe after the sights that you've seen.
Is everyone okay?
No,
Are we on
Katai,
the-
not okay.
Okay.
Wait, are we on the opposite side of the wall right now?
I want to look at any nearby trees and try to determine their age.
They look to be the trees that you know well and good. You're on the pilgrim's path, only 15 feet in, as far as you got before you were consumed by mist. But there is one thing that's strange to you, Fang. The pilgrim's path hasn't been walked since the Night of Broken Blades, since the monastery had been, closed down, if you will. No one's taken care of this path. No one's walked it. You were here not too long ago. A few months ago, maybe. You didn't go up to the monastery, but you've been around here. This path, as opposed on the seam of the wall, is perfectly taken care of as it was when the monastery was in full height. But this is your time. This is your forest.
Fang's gonna take a nail in the dirt. He's gonna draw a circle. He's gonna say, I think we completed the circle. So now we have to move forward. And he'll draw like a line pointing towards the path from the circle.
That makes sense to me.
Bloodied, battered, beaten. Each of you, do you take a moment before continuing the pilgrim's path? The way seems open. You could leave if you wanted to, or you could take a moment here at the beginning of the path to rest, recuperate.
How far away is the first shrine? Like, estimated.
Conceptually?
We treat our wound.
Conceptually or physically?
What does that mean? Physically, how far away is it?
So you know that the pilgrim's path is supposed to be walked so slow that you only make it to the shrine at the end of the day. But its
Okay.
distance, you can make it there in like an hour, 2 hours, if you actually hoofed it.
Well, that's real appealing since, we every 15 feet if we have some weird vision.
Yeah. What do you think that vision was? That was the Sugi tree and the bark from the Eternal Lantern was
I don't know, but we have people that need patched up. But worry about that first.
okay. All right,
I mean,
take
we
out my
could
healer
talk
too.
while we're getting patched up. I think
Yeah.
that I think we just witnessed the planting of the Suki tree.
What was with the Kugapti
And
writing?
if that was the planting of the Suki tree, then what? Well, how? That means Ten was killed and her heart was ripped out, and was sacrificed to use as a seal on top of, I'm guessing, whatever that rock was, which was the seal of
Frank, okay.
Kukapi.
Oh, thank
Guess I'll do
You-
Jobin.
Do you think that was what is keeping? You think that rock is Kugapti?
I mean, the name was on there, and I'm thinking that whatever they did to defeat them, Great Kukopti, they sealed them away, maybe in that rock, maybe into the land. I don't know.
Well, well, that would mean that
And the
Kugapti
Sugi tree is the seal
Mm-hmm.
sealed
on
underneath
top.
the Sugi
On
tree.
Yes, and I'm guessing the Sugi tree. That's the reason why it was. You said it was so taken care of all the time, because if it died and was removed, then the seal would be broken, and Great Kukopti will come back. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Itai and anyone that has high intelligence, you're also welcome to roll Willowshore lore to see if this is what you saw is close to the legends.
So can anybody figure out what's going on with this? Why do I feel why is my head so foggy?
Oh, I had a quick question about Jobin Stupefied, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ability to remove it, but I have a faint memory of when we read the ability, it could not be reduced below 1. So I wanted to ask if Restoration would be able to do that.
Well, it's a
but I wasn't sure
disease.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, I'll post Restoration so everyone can like just see it.
That medicine check was for me.
You got one, roster
Yeah, I got
before
a
you got 20, you
critical
got
hit. Yeah,
24.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, we...
Did anyone heal the beetle?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Beetle, I'm coming.
Yeah, he'll be you.
Oh,
Did it?
okay.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
was the 5.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
5. Yeah.
As long...
He
Go ahead.
hugs you.
As long as stupefied and a disease counts as a condition, I will allow you to basically lessen its effect using this ability.
Okay, so this would reduce it by 1? Then?
Reduce the stupefied by 1, which will bring it, which will reduce that effect of it.
Okay.
It will not get rid of the disease, though.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, Ross. You take 3 damage.
I'm going over here. I need space.
Sorry.
Space from you. Space from Fang and his ideas.
Sorry.
What's Faggy looks affronted? What's wrong with my ideas? He goes before you. He takes a nail, and in the ground he draws a circle with the lion off of it going to the path. He realizes you need more clarification. In the middle of the circle, he draws a tree. See what I'm saying?
No. I don't think the tree has sent us back or anything.
I didn't say it was the tree.
I'm not thinking we were actually sent. Probably actually sent back in time. I think we were sent. We were shown a vision, and that vision. So there's a. I actually have a spell called Illusionary Creature, which makes the thing so realistic that you feel like you're actually getting hit by the creature. I'm thinking that's kind of what happened to us right now, where we were shown a scene of what what has happened.
You don't
Maybe
know, Jobin, if that's exactly how it went. What mythological knowledge could be known is likely at the monastery. But that doesn't seem to be right.
Okay.
What you saw, it's that the stories as you know them is that she defeated him.
Mm-hmm.
That she didn't get her heart ripped out or something like that. But
Yeah, it's different than what we've heard in
Yeah,
the story.
and that's the part that Jobin is confused about. He's not sure, like why, like what is going on. These are all just guesses from Jobin. He thinks, I guess, yeah, and he'll say like, I guess the only thing maybe they'll have records of exactly what happened at the monastery.
Possibly. Could be the entity or creature trying to keep us away.
Maybe. Is anybody? So how many healing attempts we had so far?
20 minutes.
That was 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure because
Oh,
you did
30?
Beetle, you did Beetle, Jobin,
Yeah, I did.
and then
I did 2, and then you did 2, right?
Oh, I did 3. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I did one on you.
Oh,
failed.
yes, you stabbed me. Yes, all right. So 30 minutes have passed. Yes, we're good to continue, I think.
I can. Should I just do it? I can do a 3 action heal, 2 action heal. I still have heal spells.
Up to you.
Are we gonna rest? If we're not gonna rest, we should just wait and
Well,
medicine so we have as much as.
I thought we were
did
trying to
medicine.
get to
Yeah.
your ever so pleasant floating barge.
Yeah, we can get there. Let me just cast a heal spell on us. I think we should be good. Do a 3 action.
Yeah.
6 HP,
Thing-
everyone.
Thing's gonna take 10 minutes and commune with nature. And refocus.
sounds good.
Well, she's gonna take a minute to dig into Jobin's head.
Okay. It is the beginning of the day, Alemashan 12.
Ty, can you tell why I felt so sick?
Oh, sure. I can make a medicine check on you. Let me see. I will just make a medicine check on Jobin to see if I can pinpoint his disease. I don't know.
No.
He got a cold.
Okay, so I don't want to make a medicine check on Jobin. After having fought with that vulture and dealing with it, and now having a chance outside of combat to really breathe and think about it, I'd like to do recall knowledge on the vulture to see if I could determine what its nasty vomit could do to somebody. Is that something I can do?
Yeah, but that wasn't what Jobin was hit by.
Or
Because you were spelled
Jobin, what
on.
was it that made you? What made him sick?
So the heart demon things.
Oh. All right. Here's my nature check. I don't
I'll,
think I'm gonna figure anything out.
let me see if I can.
It would just be recall knowledge.
I'll try and figure out what's sick with me then. Pocket library it.
You don't know, Fang.
Okay. Zian is sick from the vomit?
Zian's sick from getting hit by the beak.
Okay. Could I recall knowledge and speak?
Yes.
Do you want another check or?
No, I can take that one. Yes. Zian is contracting carrion fever. Carrion fever is rough, but it won't take for a day. Carrion fever will eventually, if he doesn't get better from it, you would know that as long as the condition remains, once it onsets in one day, he will be sickened permanently until it is cured. He will also be fatigued, and then eventually he'll become sickened, slowed, and fatigued on day 2. And then it will stick there, and it won't get any worse until it gets better.
Okay. So, but after like the day, he'll have a chance to overcome it, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Alright.
It can get
So
better
I'ma
or worse every
tell-
day. Same with Jobin.
I'ma just tell Zian, I'ma tell him how it is. You got the fever, the carrion fever. And
Joe,
you might be fine in a day, or you might get worse.
Joe
But
was
you're
trying to check on
strong. You
himself.
should be fine.
Oh, I could get better or I could get worse.
Yeah,
he-
well,
Fang,
I
be your
mean,
true friend.
if it gets worse, you'll just be tired. But if
Is-
it gets better, you'll be fine.
Is this considered a poison?
If you do get
Disease.
worse, I
You're
can
right,
help
I am a true friend.
control the symptoms. At least for a while.
I went and rolled a recall knowledge. Joe was trying to check on what's going on with him since Katai didn't know, and he used pocket library to see if he can get a better sense of it.
I saw you rolled. If you want to hero point it, you can. Like
I can't hear a point. All right, it is what it is.
You're not sure what it is.
All right, we'll see.
Is anybody gonna die from what they have?
Oh, you're
Possibly.
not gonna die. You'll just be like really tired.
Possibly.
All right. Are we good to head to the shrine?
I think we're okay
Always.
to travel.
Are we gonna take the actual Pilgrim's Path, or are we just walking there?
Oh, we're gonna walk there slowly. You know, we're kind of tired anyway, so we should probably take.
Well,
this
that's what I mean. If we're taking the actual Pilgrim's Path, then we're might as well get started.
Okay. Now this is a unique position for me.
Uh-oh.
Because this right here, right now, as you take a step forward, is when you level up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
It's a little bit awkward. So
We could take the 10-minute break or do
Take a
15
15-minute break?
maybe.
sure, can
You
we
guys
take
level up
that
in that
after you see something first?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, you know what?
Maybe-
It's probably best if you guys take a quick break. You know, get the GBs out and get your break time and level up to level 5.
I
Is
do
it
have a
pretty easy to do
question.
during leveling up during session? What's up, good time?
Are we? Because I believe at this level, those of us who are full casters get more spell slots. Like, how does
Yes.
it work without taking a long rest? Is it just
I-
you
So,
get those?
so you get the spell slots you would get from leveling up, but you don't restore any of the spell slots.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And we get the healing from.
You get the life, the HP from the level
Okay.
up, but you
Okay,
don't heal the
perfect.
full.
Now,
Okay, gotcha.
mechanically and flavorly, it is after you have gone through this strange experience and you've seen the light in that darkness, you've seen that Sugi tree, and you are now stepping onto the Pilgrim's Path, something that no one and everyone never dared to do since that night. You feel bolstered. You feel empowered. So you may all level up to level 5, and we'll be back after our 15-minute break. We'll come back, how about on the hour, just to let you guys have enough time to level up and all that. And you guys will begin the Pilgrim's Path.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. I'll see you soon.
Mm.
Why don't you just make it?
I'm just shopping. I'm shopping around.
So tiny. Just in case.
Oh,
Just in case.
Yeah.
See him here. Have this.
came this far. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I think we're walking it.
We're walking. I think we're trying to do the full Pilgrim's Path, so I don't think we're going super fast. Plus, we're a little hurt, so I think. I think we should,
Yeah.
but if we'd like to
I
do something
agree.
else, yeah. I think there's a quiet contemplation from Katai.
Jopin is kind of just looking at the path and kind of like how it's been maintained, like just keeping an eye out on if he notices any iconography or what you call it, seals or anything like that that's along the path.
Sounds good.
I think Fang is. Oh, go ahead.
I've been muted this whole time on stream, but continue.
I think Fang is just rolling copious amounts of nature checks, looking at all the natural creatures and whatnots around him, and he's kind of giving like the Terranium tour guide. He's not being quiet. Good luck getting Fang to be quiet. If he notices no one is really listening to him, then he'll just kind of start explaining it all to Beetle.
I'm about to say,
Everything he's finding.
it's a wonderful journey to have with Beetle. Perhaps Beetle is the first beetle to walk the pilgrim's path in enlightenment. Jobin, it's been 46
Probably.
years since this path was well used, or at least used enough by people of Willowshore. The road became increasingly indistinguishable from the surrounding woodland. But it's preserved. Somehow. It's something that you note down, something that you look around for, but you find no sign of a reason. No gardeners attending to it. It isn't long. But I'm wondering, seeing, is there anything that you are doing? I know that Ross and Katai are having quiet contemplations. The mist not far from your sides. But Zian, are you doing anything during this path?
He is keeping an eye on Jobin for two reasons. One, because of the snake-eyed thing was a little weird. And I just want to make sure he's not, like, turning into something that we can't deal with. And the other reason is he's just keeping an eye on him for someone else.
Uh-huh. I mean, Jobin, this would be a lovely walk. Once it's all said and done.
I mean, it's lovely, but it's also outside, away from the town.
It's true. It's not long on your journey that something does appear. Besides insects, besides small woodland creatures, birds, spiders, that Fang, you're able to riddle off facts about and reasons and what their role is in this ecosystem and on this path. How close you're getting to Mirror Lake, and how that influences how many more animals are about, because a water sources important in the eyes of Fumiyoshi are not very well trodden by animals for bad soil reasons.
Except by spiders.
Mm-hmm. But it is 30 minutes into your trek towards the monastery, where you all round a corner around a few trees. And you find another traveler. A lone Kappa, trudging at a snail's pace in the same direction you are heading, walking with the same vagrant, beautiful determination of a dying ox in old age pushing a massive mill. It moves forward, and you can hear from even 30 feet back that you're at, you hear with each step. Are you guys loud enough for it to hear you?
Does this huffing and puffing sound familiar to
It
you?
is not the same one, no.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, cool.
Believe me, there's more than one. This one doesn't look old, is the main thing.
Okay.
It just looks haggard and tired. Do you guys make yourselves known to it, or are you guys just gonna? You will quickly overpass it. It is the slowest thing.
Jobin will kind of think to like the stories old man Mitsuki talked about when they used to do the Pilgrim's Path. Was it common to like talk to other people while you were on here, like greet people while you're moving on, or is it supposed to be like a solemn solo thing?
It's said that people that walk the Pilgrim's Path often walk together, bound by fate in some way. So people that you walk with, people that you walk by, that was intended, and maybe you've walked the path before in previous lives. Mm-hmm. And people that you will walk past again in future lives, right? Mm-hmm. It's up to your journey. If you're coming here for quiet contemplation, then you can stay quiet. If not, you're more than welcome to reach out to others that are on the path. But this person's not being quiet. But they have not turned around or heard you.
Okay.
I might be wiser not to ask for trouble.
I feel like we need to help him. He sounds like he's struggling.
I mean, the only people we should be running into up here are spirits or worse.
Remember the eight, Ross. Remember the eight.
Roz, please be sure to not call him a spirit.
Wait, you want me to call him a G word then?
No, don't call him a G word. Just call him a guy.
Wait, what's the G word?
What?
Excuse me.
And he begins to turn around, and he turns around by doing like very slight awkward angles of like 15-foot angle, like step by step. It's taking forever for him to turn around, and he's lumbering left and right as he does so. He's turning with his legs. Yes, he's turning with his legs, not with his body. And as he slowly turns around, you see the Kappa, and though he is young, he looks awful. His eyes are bloodshot. His face is wrinkled. He looks dehydrated. And he stares at you.
Are you okay?
He begins to shake. He puts up his hands and he says,
Wait, please, wait, before you do anything. Before you say it, before you do anything, please.
He looks at you.
Hear me. Will you hear me out? Will you hear me
Jobin
out?
takes out his water skin.
Will you hear me out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he moves up. Poof. And he drops down on both of his knees.
Please, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Okay, we won't. Are you okay? We're here to help. You want water? Jobin, you got your water skin?
Yeah, Jobin took out his water skin. Yeah.
I think just dump it on him.
Wait.
Not all of it.
As he pull out like something from your pack, he holds his hand over his face.
Here, go ahead. Pour like maybe like a little bit.
Yeah,
Fill
just
his
a-
cup.
just a little bit.
As you begin to move up, Fang, you're hit by something across your face. You hear a breeze move through. It's like the slightest of breeze. It's the suggestion of the wind that moves through here, right? For all of you. And as soon as it comes through, you see this Kappa look at the forest it came from and duck for cover. He smacks your water skin, almost dropping a little bit off the side, and he hits for cover and he goes,
No, please, please.
begins to look left and right. You though, Fang,
Okay.
for you heard in the breeze a voice, a mocking laugh. You hear whispers in it, a tormenting one, as you hear someone say, "It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna drop you off at the edge of the world again. Don't bother." That is Windspeak. You actually have that language, don't you?
I don't have wind speak.
Oh!
I don't think druids learn wind speak naturally.
No,
Wild song.
It
Is it
is-
wild song?
it's Wild Song, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do have wild song.
hmm
And it was threatening me.
It seems to have been
Um,
speaking to the Kappa.
In that case, Bengal just kinda look at Katai and whoever in Jobin and just say, he's been through a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
look at him.
Little guy, little fella. Do you want to tell us what happened? We're not gonna hurt you.
You won't. You won't. I promise.
No,
I promise.
I promise. I pinky promise. I held up my pinky.
Wait.
Oh,
Is that the pinky promise of Gord Lake?
yeah, of course it is.
You are a friend of the Kappas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you from Gord Lake too?
Oh, I am of Mirror Lake. I am Enko.
Hello, Enko.
He brings up his little pinky with a dehydrated jerky-like arm.
I give him a pinky promise that we will not hurt
All
him.
right, as you wrap your pinky around, you crack his bones.
Oh,
Ah.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Pour water in his cup.
Oh yeah, here, Jobin. I'll take Jobin's water skin. I will very daintily pour some water in it.
Oh. Thank you. Ah.
He puts his hand on his head as you see just life flow back into the cracks between all of his scales. His eyes begin to actually get their first blink, and he looks at you with big, dry, pathetic eyes and just blinks once very slowly, as though it's cleansing everything off of it, all at once. And as it washes away the grime and blood stains and dehydration, he takes in a...
How are you here?
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Before you do anything,
Okay.
I need to tell you something.
Sure, I crouch down, I listen.
He goes down to his hands and knees.
Thank you. It
Falls onto the ground and the water spills.
Oh, no.
Please, can I have more water?
Okay.
Kappa's
Well,
like
just a
half
little bit
killing
more.
themselves.
Jobin takes back his water skin. Someone else had to do it. I still need some water for the day.
Okay, fine. I think I have a water skin on me. I'll take mine out.
We're
Yeah, I do.
going to a lake, Jobin. There's a lake up there.
Yeah, and we're gonna be taking the entire day to get there.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't know if he's going in that direction.
No,
I
I think we should have him leave.
Well, that's it. That's where he said he came from, Mirror Lake.
Yeah, but he needs to go to Gord Lake.
No,
Find
I
another path.
must return home to Mirror Lake.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. You could come with us.
I can. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Fang's gonna pull Katai aside,
Uh-huh.
and he's just gonna tell her there are creatures that are after this cat.
Oh,
If we
then
bring him
should
with him,
definitely
we'll
bring
be
him with us.
welcoming danger. What? No, we should send him out of the mist.
Oh, I guess it's open now, so he could leave.
It's a good respite.
Should we escort him out of the mist, or escort him back to Mirror Lake?
Just point him on his way. I mean, we have a task that's. He should be able to find his way on his own.
Well, let's see if he even wants to leave. Hey, Mr. Kappa?
Enko, call me Enko.
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 Mr. Enko?
Mm.
We actually opened up the mist over there, so if you want to scurry down the path, you can leave if you want to.
Oh no, I gotta get home.
Oh, okay.
But, I just need to get to my water. I've never been able to make it back to my water.
Why?
She won't let me.
Who?
A storm hag.
A storm.
Yeah, her name's Aigokaka. She hates me.
What?
She,
Kaka?
Aigokaka.
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 Wait.
Aigogaka.
Iokagaka.
Iogagaka.
I would.
He puts it down on the ground.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
This.
He spells it out for you.
Yeah.
Iogaka.
I got. Okay.
And this hag is stopping you from going to your lake?
That's right. She told me to beg for my life so she wouldn't kill me. When I did, she said to go on my hands and knees. So I did. And I begged, and I spilt my water. And then she cackled. She picked me up, she flew into the air, and she dropped me. She dropped me near the wall of mist, down that way you came. Far from any source of water, away from home. Just trying to make it back, but every time I do, she just blocks me.
Where is she? Like, where on the path is she? Is she up ahead, or is she...
Oh, she found me at my lake. She taunts me with the wind. She has mastery over it.
Why is she doing this to you?
I think she just hates me.
Oh,
I think she just doesn't like me.
Okay, you didn't, like, steal anything from her, she just kinda...
No, I'd never.
Jopin turns to Fang and says, "Was there a hag living in this part of the forest?"
Do I remember a hag living in this?
No, there was no storm hag in the forest.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I probably would have known about that.
That's not good. Having aren't from what I understand, aren't hags really bad? Like, don't they steal people from villages and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think they eat babies. Can I do a recall knowledge on a hag?
Yeah, you can try.
I think they're fae, so maybe nature will work. Who knows? Probably occultism, because we're playing Path. Everything's occultism.
I would say you storm hags. Okay, are you wanting to know about storm hags or are you wanting to know about hags?
Probably storm hags, since that's what's being
They are
discussed.
big baddies when it comes to storm druids, I would assume. You would know some information about them, and they are basically your antithesis. Storm hags are the personification of a storm's rage. They're crones that hate those who huddle together with loved ones in the warm, dry shelters while the wind howls and the rain lashes the land and sea. Storm hags use their powers to wreak havoc on communities near the coastal caves or hovels where they often live. These hags send their voices on the wind to terrorize mortals before descending upon them with their fell magic and claws. More than any other of all of their kind, they prey on the young, they devour children, and they cause as much pain for their parents and caretakers as the hags love young human flesh. A storm hag's territory sometimes overlaps with that of sea hags and winter hags. While this may result from the formation of a coven that controls these combined territories of storm, sea, and winter, this often actually more leads to rivalries. Such feuds only increases the misery of innocent people caught between their feuds.
Okay. Well, this is gonna change Fang's disposition towards this. Fang's gonna look at Ayagaka, and he's gonna say, "You must take us to her."
No.
Ayagaka is the name of the hag, right? Not this cop.
Oh, the Kappa's Sisyphus?
No, the Kappa's name is Enko.
Syphilis? Enko. Oh,
Enko.
Enko. If you take us to the hag, I'll ensure she's no longer a problem for you or your family.
Really? Okay. Well, I can't take you to her, because she comes to my lake. But if you promise you'll take care of her, I can promise you that she will come towards me from the north, from beyond, from the path, up the mountains. When I return to my lake, you need only continue the trail once I am brought home, and you will run into her. But I can tell you her weakness.
Ooh.
Spill it.
Yeah, spill it.
Okay.
He'll knock Enko on the side of the head. Spill it, man.
He kind of spills a bit of water off the side.
No.
The Storm Mother. She's a terrible and frightening monster. She hurls lightning and blasts of winds that can strip flesh from bone. But she's got this particular and strange distaste for the scent of burning incense. Though, I'll be honest, it's hard to take advantage of that because she controls the wind.
She's
Yeah.
not the only one that controls the wind.
And we don't have any incense, also.
Whoa, Roz.
What?
Does anyone have any incense?
You're gonna say the cleric doesn't have incense? Oh, you're right, I don't.
Yes, I know which cleric I travel with.
I got a sword. That's the weakness.
Oh,
There's clerics that, heal people and have incense, and then there's clerics with swords looking for the
we have this
reaction.
cleric. I have Fang with his open heart getting us into trouble.
If we want to go, we can walk the path together.
We
Yeah,
might as well go
sure.
together.
Yeah, we'll keep you safe, little buddy.
It would help if I could have a day before we deal with this
It's gonna
monster.
take us a day to get to the shrine.
Why don't you take a rest at that shrine that's floating in the lake? Many people do so. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Let's keep walking then.
Let's go.
And he moves with the speed of now not a snail, but a turtle. Which, luckily, because of your guys' path, and I'll note that he walks with his hips, not just his legs. Arms swing left and right each time that he waddles, and as you guys move together, he looks like he's got a big grin on his face now that he's gotten his water refilled.
So, Enko,
Huh?
besides the storm lady.
Yeah.
Have you has anything else been weird over here?
Yeah. There's fog, mist all about. Don't know where it's about, but it seems to follow this path, and it actually covers a large section of the lake. Now I can't do laps anymore, and it makes me sad.
Oh. Have you tried to swim into the mist before?
Yeah, I just come out after I get
Oh,
kind of spooked.
okay.
But
Okay.
I've acclimated to my. It's lonely, but it's a new life. I am the only Kappa now on the shores.
You're the only cap at Mirror Lake?
Yep.
What happened?
Well, my family was in the mist when it all happened.
Oh. Oh.
That's poor fuck.
Sorry.
Are you sure you don't want to go to Gort Lake? There's lots of Kappa there.
Oh no! I need to be at my lake so that whenever the mist clears, I can go back to my family. You know?
Oh, you think... Oh.
But what if it doesn't clear for a while?
That's okay.
Yeah, Kappas lived for a very long time. Remember that old one that we met?
think he was an inception.
I think he was near
That's
death.
that's not common for all Kappas.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. As long as you're okay being alone forever.
Oh no,
I'll
people
say
often.
a prayer for him.
I mean, this is a pilgrim's path. People come through here sometimes. I'll just see you on your way out too. You know.
Okay, yeah, no, you're
Besides, I've got you guys now. Not just that bitch of a hag.
Well, you won't have her for long.
Good, good.
Footstep by
you'll be
footstep.
even lonelier.
And he'll walk with you guys.
So, yep. So Fang's gonna ask him a bunch of questions about
Yeah.
Ayagaka.
She got wind
on my-
blasts. She can see through mist and storms. Her voice can carry through the storms and mists.
So
Huh?
you said she's weak to incense. Is there anything else that she might be weak to? Like maybe a certain element?
Well, she's a master of the elements. But,
Well, she's a master. Wind and light.
Well, she's a creature of,
Kind of like thinks for a moment. And he's gonna roll the fattest intelligence check he's ever had to roll in his life.
Oh God, it's almost a 19.
No, I don't know. Oh, well, I mean, she's a master of the wind and lightning, like you say. So what if you just threw dirt at her?
Yeah, that might work. Does she ever land? Or is she always flying when you see her?
Oh, no, she lands. She lands often.
Okay.
That's how she comes down and yells at me, kicks me, spits on me, rains on me, puts lighting on me, laughs at me, grabs me, tips me over, tells me to beg, rolls me, throws me.
Sorry you had to deal with all that.
Oh, that's okay. You guys are here now.
How long have you been dealing with that for?
Oh, I don't know. I just, I take it one step at a time. Every time I'm tossed back at the wall, I just take it 1 foot by 1 foot. Exhausting it is. It's worth it to make it home.
Yep, sounds like you're a really tough Kappa.
Okay. Thank you. That actually reminds me. I have something I need to tell you.
Okay, yeah. Is it not? I hope it's not.
Thank you for saving me. Thank you. All of you, please help me.
And he will duck behind you all.
You're welcome.
He will not walk on his own anymore. He is hiding behind the biggest of you, which is Kadai, as he walks.
You mean Beetle?
Yeah,
Beetle is technically larger than me now.
that's fair.
It's true.
All right. Together, you walk until noon hits. The crisp air above you all. And before long, there is signs in the distance that you are coming up across Mirror Lake. You can see the water. It's really not a far walk. It's like a decent amount of travel. Obviously, for a waterless Kappa, it would take forever. But together, you enjoy nature. You ask questions about Ayogaka. You partake in nature with this creature. Time passes. all up until mid-afternoon. This is about the point that you start coming up to Mirror Lake's shoreside. And in fact, as you turn the bend, now that you're in mid-afternoon, you begin to walk alongside it. In this way, he looks over it, and you can see through the waters have clinging to them this long blanket of fog. There is, in fact, a path that leads up to the river's edge on the north that you begin to see, where a 20-foot wide rope bridge hangs a dozen feet over the slowly folding and flowing river surface. You can see the shrine from here on this bend, and you walk together on the lakeside.
So the shrine is there and it's not washed away.
Not at all. It hangs beautifully.
Mm.
Yeah, we just gotta cross a bridge.
Nothing could go wrong. At least we don't have to swim there.
Thankfully.
Remember the 8. We're going through water and it's getting to mid-afternoon.
Remember the 8?
What's that even mean?
I just looked at Fang like, we have someone here that doesn't follow half of them.
Yeah,
Maybe
and, you know what?
just try one
And
or
every
two.
single time we haven't followed them, something bad has happened.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about, Jubin. As we approach the bridge...
You are a distance away from the bridge. It's on the top side of the lake.
Okay.
You're walking on the
Okay.
lakeside right now.
Alright, well, when we get up to the bridge, Fang's gonna cast a spell.
Okay. And you just see Enko take a moment and kind of marvel at it. And he says,
I live right by that bridge. Not far now.
Hey, you might want to, maybe refill your cup. There's some water right here.
Oh, okay.
and he would kind of move down, and he will put his head down into the water as he begins to slurp it up. You guys walk together.
Yeah.
I would like and prompt those of you that are trying to keep a watch out to roll me perception.
You guys all make me feel bad after you roll hidden. He didn't ask for it hidden.
Sorry, force of habit.
Okay. As you sit, you can see them dangling off the trees just on your side. They wait, and they're waiting for an opportune moment to attack, which seems to be when Enko begins to lower himself down towards the water. In the trees are the most massive snakes you've seen in some time. Thick, python-sized creatures. But Fang, Jobin, Katai, and Zian, you recognize something odd about them that is unlike any other snake you've likely come across in your lifetime. On each of the trees are two snakes, but it's strange. They're not normal snakes. You don't see their tails. You don't see their tails at all. You just see another head. And as they spool down together, there are two sets of these two-headed snakes. And as they begin to slither down, they clearly begin to open both of their mouths, and a thick, viscous liquid begins to pour in. A spittle spit of venom that as they go to shoot towards your party, I assume you prep for combat.
You roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Can't you talk to these ones, Fang? Just ask them to go away.
I'd have to have multiple conversations at once. It's too challenging.
Oh no.
And you can tell, Feng, one of them's going definitely straight for the Kappa.
Which one is that?
This one.
Okay.
Is that everybody in the initiative?
Yep.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Got to get the legendary Enko in.
True.
Looks so sad.
He does look. He looks like he's high. Like, I don't know. He's got bloodshot eyes.
All right. Katai, you're the one that will act first. By all means, as you sit here on the lakeside, you're beginning to walk around the side of it to begin to head north. You see these two twin-headed snakes that begin to spool down over the edge of branches. They seem to work together in unison on both sides. What do you do?
I kind of feel bad just being aggressive towards these snakes when they actually haven't done anything yet.
Well, they're open up their mouth to spit.
They look like they're gonna attack us.
Okay.
Yeah, we just saw them in the act though. That's all.
Alrighty. I'm gonna prep a 3-action spell as I prepare Radiant Torrent.
Okay, sounds good to me.
You're ready with reaction spell, unless it's the
Oh,
it's
no,
the thing
not,
that you
not
can.
reading it. Yeah, it's the thing that's gonna take just 2 rounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The first one will act. This one sees Ziyin close by, a normal human, and it will spool down. It is going to come down, and I think... Yeah. It's going to come down upon you immediately. It's not going to bother with a little spit. It's going to lurch down, fall over and onto the ground. It's going to go into an awkward angle on both sides. And it's going to use its first action to stride to get into melee. It's going to use its second action to use its twin bite ability. This allows it to attack with both heads as one action. Both of them proc map, but only after both of them have attacked. Sound good?
It's seeing and snake.
Alright, it'll be a 17.
You're rolling private.
I'm rolling private!
I can't see.
How could I? I'm so sorry. It's not letting me reveal it.
17 misses.
There we go. So we got a 28 and a 17. Do you see those two?
Yeah, second one got me.
Alright, it's going to bite into you. Immediately you're going to be hit by, I know, you guessed it, venom.
Shocking.
The snakes have venom.
We should have bought some anti-plague and anti-toxins before we left.
I have one.
As a success, you don't contract it. I don't believe you contract a venom by succeeding, right? You need to fail it.
If it's a thing, you have to fail or critically fail.
Cool. Alright, it will sink its teeth into you for 10 damage. It will pump a venom into your leg, and as it does so, you can feel a throbbing in there, but you're able to remove the bite before too much is able to spool in. That is going to be its first and second action. Its last action that it is going to do is it is going to... You know what? I think it would just go for another bite on you. This would be with minus 10 map. Actually, I think it would just twin bite you again. With another action.
Does it have the flourish or prostrate?
Pardon?
It doesn't
If it
have
has-
flourish.
Yeah, if it has flourish, then it you only can do it once per turn.
It
If
doesn't.
it doesn't, then yeah.
It does not have any traits.
Okay, then yeah.
So it will bite once, twice, and then bite once, twice. Let's see. First one is a miss. Second one is a miss. So it bites at you 4 times. They are nasty little critters. They will miss twice. You're able to dodge out of the way, but that venom feels like it would be absolutely rough to contract. Jobin, what do you do?
Right. It's biting us. Yen. There's this thing that's really close to me. Joba doesn't like being that close to these things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's water, which is also dangerous. But then there's also more forest. Where is he gonna go? He is going to just go over to here. Right over here first.
Okay.
And then he'll target this one that he sees. And he's going to go ahead and cast a... let me just check something real quick. Yeah, that's too far away. Alright. We'll go ahead and cast a needle dart.
Okay, go for it.
And this one will be cold iron. The cold iron one.
That'll be 26, which does hit. Nice, 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that'll riddle through its body. It is barely injured as the thing seems very, very tough as they run through the double-headed snake.
Cool. All right, that's his turn.
Okay. Ross.
All right. I trust you, Cian. Don't let them get to us. And I'm gonna do action blast. And then I'm gonna one action shield and just pat him. You know, give him a little shoulder squeeze. Good luck.
Sounds good. Bang.
Okay. Man, it might not be a good idea to hit as poison damage, but I got a plan. So on this tree where this guy is, he's aiming at Kappa Friend here, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna cast Flourishing Flora, and a bunch of a bunch of flowers are going to begin to bloom around the tree. And he's gonna need to make a dex save here.
Okay. 21.
Alright, so I think he's just gonna take the damage. Well, I think it's gonna be half the damage. Does it say basic? Yep, basic. So he's gonna take 2 damage. Poison damage.
It digs
I was
in.
hoping lit, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be dazzled.
It's a
But,
fast creature, too. It's a
Because
snake.
of my book,
Hmm?
or my Geomancer dedication, he's going to need to roll another reflex save against my my spell DC. So you just roll reflex.
Hmm. 18.
So that's a fail. So he's clumsy 1 for 1 round.
Okay, perfect. Alright, the flowers move out and they spool out, and you would see this. Why am I saying the word spool? Jeez. You would see as they unfurl, a pollen goes through the air and begins to muddy their vision.
Yep. And with my last action, I'll intimidate it. Target it. Demoralize, yep.
This is in fact an animal, so you can talk to it and it can understand you.
Yep.
Ooh! Well done, it is frightened too.
And with
first.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't planning on doing that until I did it. And with Beetle's independent action, God, we don't want to get bit up by snakes. That's Katai's job, but she's standing here kamehamehaing.
You don't know if you want to be in the way of her Kamehameha either.
Sure.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to stand in front of me.
It's really funny because I
Most
have no idea what that means, that word.
You don't know what a Kamehameha is?
I don't. It's okay.
It's a Dragon Ball.
It's a what?
It's a Dragon Ball thing.
Oh, like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
speechless.
Alright.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, Enko is going to turn around and go, oh! Oh!
Enko, dive in the water. You're in danger.
But my friends,
And he will jump into the water. And he will use an action to pull his arm, gaining 10-foot reach. He's going to try to defend from the water. He's going to stick his head underneath. This creature is going to slowly unfurl down onto the ground, and it is going to move to here with a stride. It is then going to unfurl itself. It is then going to shoot a venom spit at Enko and at Katai.
Alrighty.
First one is at Katai, at 26.
It hits.
Roll me a fortitude save against their venom as it spits onto your mouth.
Ew, gross.
Your mouth is as big as your stomach, you know.
It's true.
That is a failure. I believe.
Yeah.
Does the venom take hold now, or does it take hold?
If it's a poison like venom thing and it doesn't have an onset, then as soon as they fail, they take the damage from it.
Cool. You are enfeebled, and you will take
Oh.
3 poison damage.
Ow. I'm enfeebled one.
Enfeebled 1.
Oh, it put it to me.
And then it is going to do the actual damage of spitting on you as well, which is the same amount as the poison. So 5 damage. So 8 damage all up of poison damage, and you are poisoned for all intents and purposes. The other head is spitting at Enko. Uh, 16, which only misses because of the frightened.
Nice.
All right. It just dashes over the water, and Enko drops down below. That is going to bring itself over to Ziyin.
Well, Mr. Snake, that wasn't very nice. So the first thing we will do is make him our prey. We will then strike him.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit with a 27. 25 damage will go through. A good chunk, but not too much to it.
And then he will raise shield, because these things attack a lot.
Yes, they do.
That's my turn.
All right. You notice as you hit into it, you're very aware of these kind of creatures, and you're actually pretty close to it. You can tell it's letting out a trill sense. Like it's letting out a trill sound out of each of the mouths, and the middle of its stomach moves in odd patterns. It is clearly doing something that you're not sure of its effect. Katai, you are holding on to your sheath.
And it's gonna let go, and then I'm gonna play Hero Point to cast it at a higher level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, stoke the magic flame. I'm gonna increase my 2nd level Radiant Blast to a 3rd level Inner Radiance Torrent. So I'm gonna just cast it as a 3rd level for damage purposes.
Sounds good. Are you throwing it at the one ahead of you? Or are you going to put it through
yeah.
Beetle and Fang and Zian and the other one?
I think about it, but I shouldn't.
Sounds
I
good.
need to make a DC 21 basic reflex save.
Okay.
Do you actually think about it?
No, I don't.
Oh my god. These
That's a
things have rolled
failure.
nothing more than, like, higher than 5s on the reflex saves. Alright, 18. Oh god. 41 damage.
41 damage.
Okay. The beam of moonlight and sunlight merging together, you throw it out into an eclipse shape with one draw. And as it cuts through the center, it is extremely deadly. And yet, as it carves through earth and even through a tree behind it, it doesn't even break this snake in half. This thing is extremely tough. It is a monster of immense size.
Damn, bro. Alrighty. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. This one is going to attack Zian 6 times. All right. It's going to go twin bite. Strike, strike. First bite is a 29. The other head is going to bite for a 28.
That is also a hit.
I need you to roll 2 fortitude saves for me as you take 31 damage from the first set of bites.
Can you flash up the fortitude save?
Absolutely, I can for you.
Please?
Ouch. Ouch. So that will put it down to stage 2, correct?
Yeah, so since he failed twice, yeah, he goes up to stage 2.
On the first bite, you are injected with 6 poison damage. On the second bite, you are hit by another set of 8 poison damage. And by the end of it, Zian, you will be unconscious, I believe. You'll be you got your shield upraised, right? Did you not want to use that?
No, it didn't matter. You rolled too good.
Pardon?
No, to shield block.
Nah. Well, I might as well because it would die otherwise. So, yeah, we'll block
The second one.
Yeah. So let me heal that back, wherever it is.
The 15.
Toggle. Maybe.
It might hold you up.
Okay. Now we're good.
Alright, and then it's going to give you enfeebled 2 and slowed 1.
Alright.
But you're still awake. It is then going to lash out at the beetle that is beside it.
The beetle.
So, both of those triggered against its map. Oh, okay. Okay. I am gonna save some heartache because I made a miscalculation. There's a very small comma sentence that I forgoed reading. It would seem. I skimmed over. I apologize. The Amphisbaena makes a fang strike with each of its heads, but each are against different targets. It cannot twin bite on the same creature. It missed one of the bites last round, so I will consider that lost. But this other bite that you did not shield block, I will consider that. Would you like to take it, Fang, or Beetle? I'll let you choose. Because it would have gone for either one of you. I'll let you take the pick because this is my bad. Do you want the bite, or do you want Beetle to have the bite?
I mean, why would you make me choose? This is horrible.
Whichever one benefits you better is why.
Odd me, even beetle.
Odd you.
Fang.
Okay. So go ahead, Zian, and I'll strip you of one of the enfeebled and the slowed. And go ahead and heal up 6 and 16, so 22 health. Sound good? Alright. And then it is going to be a fortitude save from you, Fang.
Oh, are you... what's the attack roll?
29.
Okay, it's not a crit. Here is my fortitude save. Did you post it? Yeah. One sec.
Alright, you suffer no ill effects, so you're just going to take 16 piercing damage. And all is righted in the world. Now it's going to attack Zian again. And Fang. Considering you two are in the way now. So it's going to attack with map plus minus 10 on the second action. First one's on Zian, it's going to be a 16. How'd that do, Zian?
Gotta get in the 20s to hit me.
Okay, sounds good. The other one is on Feng for a 10.
Submits.
Sounds good. And then it is going to, I mean, technically if it twin bit again, would its map go down to like 20?
No, it can only
No,
build
just-
it.
Just
max
goes
is
down to
10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, max
10's
is
as
minus
low
10.
as you can go.
All right. She can go for some more. Twin biting on both of you. Again on Zian. Again on Feng. All right. Critically missing, critically missing. So it gets 2 bites out of the 6. Jobin will bring that over to you.
All right. That one's. Let me see about this. Yeah, we'll. It's kind of tough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How far away is he? 25. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll target this one that's badly injured. It's over here. Just chasing after what you call it. Yeah, we'll focus fire. We'll go ahead and throw a ignition at it.
Sounds good. Burn the snakes with fire, huh? I don't know why you're attacking them, Jobin. They're your friends.
Oof. Missed.
That won't do. Is that your turn?
That was one. That was 2 actions. I still have 1 action left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and recall knowledge on them.
Okay. I'll give you a +5 circumstance bonus for being snake-based.
Oh boy.
For all that, and with your +5, you don't know much about these creatures other than they are called amphisbaenas. They are exceedingly aggressive, and they are venomous vipers of remarkable size that bear 2 heads, one on each end of the body. And they act and move in a similar manner to that of a sidewinder snake, throwing its body forward in a loop before anchoring itself by one of each of the heads, and the other is on the ground at all times. That is all that you know of it.
All right. I mean, Joan's into snakes, but he's just not into nature.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Ross.
I'm gonna 2 action heal Cian.
Good call.
Then I'm gonna step back 5 feet and get some distance from those things. That's my turn.
Scary motherfuckers, aren't they? Bang, what you got?
Yeah, Fang's going to let Beetle take the lead here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna spend an action to get Beetle to, and I can't. Beetle's just gonna use his independent action to Mandible.
By all means.
And it's unfortunately. Fang's going to palm fire and shove it in the snake's mouth that bit him.
It just won't do.
And then he's gonna raise the shield.
Sounds good to me. Enko is going to move up to help. He's got reach. He can stay out of the Amphisbaena's attack range, and he will attack twice. First with a claw. Missing by just barely. And then he will use his agile to attack again. Also just missing. Unfortunate. The Amphisbaena didn't like that very much. It is going to move forward. And it is going to attack Katai and Enko.
Should just swim away.
I don't think it's clumsy anymore.
Is not clumsy anymore?
It should still be frightened 1.
It is still frightened 1, yes. Alright, it's going to be a twin bite. As it has strided once, it's only got 2 twin bites in it. So it's going to go 1, 2. Katai.
Mm-hmm.
Enko.
31 will do it. It's not a crit though.
Not a crit on Enko either, luckily. Give me a fortitude save against this prompt.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Roll, snake.
Enko
Well,
is
Enko.
enfeebled. And looks like he's going to dip the fuck out
I respect that.
going forward.
Echo, I told you to stay under the water.
Under the water.
He's drowning.
Damage. That's
Kid
on
route.
Katai. 14 damage.
Was that the crit?
I don't
Oh
think
wait,
it
no,
crit
never
you.
mind. Didn't crit me. Nope,
Yeah.
nope, sorry. Oh, sorry. There you go.
See a 31, everyone thinks crit.
Yeah.
This one's going to be a 15 damage on Enko, and then a plus venom damage. Which is, so 23 damage on Enko. Which brings him down past bloodied, but not dead. He turns around badly injured.
Please, 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 don't kill me.
He begins to rush away.
So
Hey, at least if he, bows down to,
Yeah.
beg, it's gonna be, getting more water.
That's right.
am I
Thinking,
taking that 8 damage as well?
No.
Sorry, I don't remember. No. Okay.
because that's from getting poisoned.
Gotcha.
It's then going to twin bite again on both of you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's going to go for a map 10.
Go.
For a critical miss on Yukatai. And then on Enko, it is a... You're good. Luck in the draw. Alright. A 5 and a 6 just will not do for either of you. Zien.
No longer frightened too. For him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's more important, bless or off guard?
Bless her off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're both
Off
They
guard's
both
better.
stack.
off guard's better, but they do
What's-
stack.
You can
Oh, I see.
stride,
You
stride,
can-
reposition, and then strike.
Oh yeah, I see what you're asking.
Off guard's better than boss. Boss is just a +1, off guard's +2.
Okay. We're gonna move. Is there any problem with moving here?
No. But there is one problem. Once you move to that position, your stride's over. Fucker's got 2 heads. Can't be
Okay.
flanked.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so as it turns towards you, it keeps one head in front of you on Fang, one head back at you. It is not flanked by either of you.
Well, now we know.
Mm-hmm.
Big hit.
I wasn't so anxious economy starved. I would roll more recall knowledges. I'm sorry.
That's okay. 29 will hit. 15 damage is very nice. Make a
And I
smoking
will-
wound.
Raise shield again.
Good call.
That's my turn.
All right.
Just come back over here.
Time.
Okay. First things first. I'm gonna cast Sure Strike on myself.
Mm-hmm.
First level. And then I'm going to do a restorative strike with my last 2 Pac-Mans.
I just want to say, it's super cool that their tokens are, like, going against 2 people. On Fang and Zien. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Attack.
I don't know. I just want to roll a recall knowledge to figure out like when one eats something. Does that mean the other thing has to shit it out? Like,
26 hits. Your first hit would not have done so.
That's alright. We worked it out.
All right.
Alright, so it's 12 points of damage, and then I'm gonna cast that 1 action heal on myself and on Enko.
Okay.
So we both gain 12 HP.
All right, he turns towards you. You can't hear him under the water, but
I can assume what he's saying.
Thank you,
Does
thank
the
you,
snake
thank you,
not
thank you.
die? Oh my god, he's still alive.
oh yeah.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. All right, this one's going to retaliate. It's got both of its heads in both directions. It knows if it wants to bite. It's going to twin bite on Ziyin and on Fang.
Okay.
First one's on Ziyin. Second one's going to be on Fang. Oof. You are so lucky your shield's up, Ziyin. That was a crit if it wasn't for your shield. All right, so hit on both of you. So I need both of you to roll me fortitude saves against its venom. Okay, yours is going to get worse. You're going to get to that position that I was telling you about, Ziyin. This isn't your damage, Feng, because you haven't been poisoned yet. That's just Ziyin's. It's 10 poison damage to you, Ziyin. And you are enfeebled 2 and slowed 1. On you, Feng, it is just going to be this much venom. So 6 damage, and you are enfeebled 1. Then it is going to roll damage of its bite.
Strength base rolls decent.
Ziyin, it rolled minimum on you, so 9 damage. On Fang,
Do that again.
it rolled 15. And once I get you all set, looks like you guys are all settled up on your damage, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm
clear
settled.
chat just to help. There we go. All right. Oh, what am I doing? That was its first action. All right, it's gonna attack 2 more times. First on Ziyin.
Oh, I meant. It's alright.
That'll be a miss by 1 thanks to the shield. An attack on Fang. And then an attack on Ziyin. And then an attack on Fang.
Just barely missing.
Yeah, they are lashing out going for crits. So, I mean, they can attack 6 times on a turn, so they might as well go for it. Jobin, what you got?
All right, that one is still up. This one, so it's attacking too many times. So Jobin, okay, I'm gonna trust. Yeah, I'm probably just trying to kill it, right?
You can get rid of its
Fine.
turn.
Yeah, try and kill it. Yeah, see if we can get rid of its turn. He's gonna go ahead and cast Force Barrage.
Ooh, okay.
Reaction. 1, 2, and 3.
14 damage? That is almost exactly what you needed. Barely eking out the kill. As both the blasts hit once in the head, once in the other head, and then one in the middle, there is a sickening snap of its spinal cord, and it goes limp.
Right.
That's the first gone. Is that your full turn?
Yep, that's my turn. All 3
Alright.
actions.
Ross, what you got?
Alright, I'm going to meta magic reach spell and then cast a 2-action. This is on CN, by the way. Cleanse Affection.
Ooh.
Affliction. So his poison goes down 1 stage immediately, and then I make a counteract check to nullify the poison entirely.
Go
So
for
I'm
it.
casting it at 3rd level. Oh, here, opponent.
We still got those.
Yeah.
DC
I
is
do.
20.
DC's 20. Nice.
Alright, then, I believe I only have to meet it.
What's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the
So it's just
counteract
that's-
rank is 4 or less.
That's for
Counteract the target
like,
is-
spells.
So yeah, that's like if if it was a spell being caused by it, right? So I don't know what it would be for a creature ability.
It's
So usually counteract ranks are whatever the creature's level divided by 2 rounded up.
It's a
I love
CR5 creature.
So divided by 2 rounded up would be 3. So yeah,
Okay.
then it could get counteracted.
Sounds good. You're able to seep out the venom. I assume this is like you drawing out with your magics and into your own body.
I draw it out and it goes just spattering across the
Ew.
floor.
So you just draw it out of his body like a liquid, and then you just throw
Yes.
it down. All right. Extracted. You are no longer enfeebled either, Zian. You're cured.
That's my turn.
All right. Fang, what you got?
Okay. So I am going to cast a spell. Man, I really hope we don't find anything else for the rest of the day. I'm gonna cast a blazing bolt. Here's 3 attacks.
Ooh,
Ooh. Very good.
There you go.
Roll this damage. Second instance of damage will be doubled.
It doesn't die on the
So,
first. It doesn't.
11, 16,
It
46
doesn't.
damage.
It doesn't die on the second.
let it die.
It doesn't.
Take 50.
It does die on the third shot. So how do you want to do this?
God.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got this mouth that just keeps trying to bite at him. And like, Beetle kind of like hooks his mandible around it to like hold its mouth still, and thing just casts like 3 giant bolts of fire
Whoa.
down the thing's throat.
All right, Zian, you're like fighting off the other
Cooking
head,
Vermilion.
and as it starts to retaliate, it seems to react to his other side. As the first one lets it go limp, the second one makes it go a little bit less agile, and then by the third one going through Zian, you see the flame in its mouth through the other side, and then it suddenly goes limp and smoke pours out both ends.
I think he's drowning.
He can't drown, Katai.
I don't know. I bet you could, if you drink too much air, you could suffocate. I bet. I think that's how that works. All right.
It's not how that
Come on,
works, Katai.
Sure it is. You don't know how anything works.
You believe in ghosts.
Right. Enko, we
What the
can't
heck
hear
were
what you're
those things? Fang?
saying.
I'll do recall knowledge to try and explain what we just fought.
Yeah, go up for it.
I did get the Bena.
Amphisbaena?
What would you like to know about the Amphisbaena?
Lore. I'd also like to know when one head eats something, what happens to the waste.
Let's find out together. Amphisbaenas, typical prey. Well, you know all the stuff that, I said before. They move like sidewinders, they're exceedingly aggressive, all that good stuff. Their typical prey is rabbits, foxes, various birds, small deer, and even humanoids if presented with an opportunity to go after them. They are fiercely territorial by nature. They attack just about anything that gets near their lairs, regardless of the intruder's size. Many a child has been warned about going into the woods alone here in the Spectre Wood, unless they wander too close to an Amphisbaena den and become the creature's next meal. The venom of an Amphisbaena is incredibly potent, able to take down a stout dwarf within minutes if left untreated. However, it also has uses in a variety of healing remedies, which makes it a valuable commodity if collected. For example, a pregnant person might be advised to drink the venom in small diluted doses to help safeguard the pregnancy. Mixing small amounts of the venom and various herbs and oils creates a poultice, which dulls aches and pains. As a result, the image of an Amphisbaena appears on many contexts related with healing and alchemical subjects. such as labels for tinctures, annotations in herbalist records, and illustrations in textbooks of medicine. Now, what amphisbaenas are is said to have formed from the blood that fell from a Medusa's head when it was severed. The story's origin most likely stems from the fact that amphisbaenas are oddly immune to petrification entirely, which turn leads them to be sometimes kept as pets by Medusa. A Medusa who keeps an amphisbaena as a pet might regard the viper as the most treasured companion or even their own child. Despite these fabled supernatural origins and occasional special treatment they receive, however, amphisbaenas are entirely mundane animals with only rudimentary intelligence and no innate magical abilities whatsoever. That all to say, I'm going to assume that there's a hole in the middle of them that it pees out of.
But what about the poop?
Yeah, same thing.
Mhm.
Cloaca.
Go out of a cloaca. Now, for bones, they most likely vomit it out the other side.
That's where I was getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So when Fang describes him, he spends a lot of time on that subject, and then he'll throw in all the extra details.
Is it possible to collect some of that venom?
I don't see why not, if any of you guys have the abilities to do
If
so.
you're capable. Would that be like survival? Would that be like skill feat we don't have? I don't think there's a collect monster part skill feat.
I
So
think for this one it'd be like venom, like a poisoner, like kits and extraction. They would be harvesting. Now I will say also you do learn one more thing, and that's that the venom, the spittle, when they spit on people, particularly if their venom on them, it's actually blinding. If you are hit in the face by enough of it, you will go blind.
don't get any in your eyes.
I was gonna
Are
say
we
alchemy.
still
Yeah.
enfeebled?
Yeah.
Currently.
Those of you that are enfeebled, that means that you failed against the venom, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So we should start rolling for that, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about being poisoned is that every time you end your turn, you have to roll the fortitude save.
All right.
Again.
Next round. Go. Because you were rolling a recall knowledge, and you would have gotten all that from the recall knowledge. Those of you guys that are venomized, go ahead and give me that roll.
So I guess that's success because I will go down one stage. I don't know if that's all of it.
That will get rid of it, yes. Oh, no.
Echo, no. Echo.
Okay. It'll jump up 2 stages.
Fang, you'll get worse. You are enfeebled and slowed. You'll take also 5 damage. Enko takes 9 damage and is paralyzed. That explains the sounds. You guys should see Enko go limp in the water. Everybody that wants to act, you can act. Got your 3 actions, all that good stuff. Before we roll again.
Russ, can't you like rousing splash and force another save, or is that only for like burning?
Rising Splash just gives you temp.
No, it says something about letting someone roll again for persistent damage.
For flat checks. For fire or acid.
Yeah, this is a poison. It's not a flat check.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
It's not a
for
percent.
persistent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, poison effects are.
Can't medicine checks be rolled to lower the DC?
There's a thing called treat poison. Hold on, let me see how many actions it takes to do it. Treat poison. It's an encounter ability.
I'd consider you still an encounter.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see how many treat poison. It's a single action. So yeah, I would run up to Inko and try and treat poison on him.
By all means.
Oh. You die.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm dying over here.
Oh.
Literally.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Get your hero's kit out.
So he just gets a +2 on his next save against the poison.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's make sure our friend lives first, and then I'll hear you thing. I'll give
What?
him that.
No, I'm asking for tree poison.
Here. Oh, I will
Please.
treat.
Oh, is that
I
what you're
will
asking
treat
for?
this.
Please,
Oh,
someone-
Oh
sorry.
gosh, dang it! Never mind. This is
Oh
horrible.
no! No!
All right, that'll be a
Makes it worse.
-2.
Oh man, -2 penalty.
Yeah. Well, hang on. I can
You
try
got
to
any-
poison anything. Hang on. Let me see. Oh wait, actually, I have something. This is a toxin.
It is a poison.
Do.
Can you benefit from
Here
tree
you go.
poison more than once?
Oh, here you go,
I mean,
buddy.
Yeah, I guess you could counter out the circumstance penalty
Yeah.
if she
mean,
successful
yeah.
on you.
Oh,
Well, it won't
Oh.
cancel. You'll have both. You'll have the penalty and the benefit.
Oh, well, so she's just gonna give you an antidote.
I just
Well,
give you
you
an antidote. Yeah. Want me to do both?
Why not
Yeah,
both?
that's true. There you go.
Okay. Treat poison. This won't stack if I get a negative.
No,
one, right?
it doesn't. No, they can't. Cian just put it in the chat. You can't do it twice.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you can't try again until after.
No.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll make the same roll.
Yep, it's
Well,
the
I
same.
gave you the antidote, so you have a
Yeah.
Couple
Yep.
at
I
least.
used it.
Even it out.
There you go.
All right, I'll go down by 1 stage, so you're still going to be at stage 1, so you're enfeebled 1. And you take 4 damage. Enko is going to roll again. He's paralyzed, and he will roll.
It's +2.
Yep, I'm going to add it in there. 18 will fail, so he's going to take 3d6 more damage. He could die here, so.
Yeah, we might lose him.
Wait, I can cast a heal spell.
I'm sorry? Did you have the action economy to do so?
Oh no, I didn't.
Because
Nope, I
you
didn't.
walked up and
Yeah,
healed
we're in
instead,
terms.
right?
Sorry.
Wow. Yikes. 15 damage, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. Poor bastard. He is...
Is he dead?
You guys all right up the Fang. I don't know. He's the weak creature. I don't know what you want from me. But,
I mean, it is what it is.
I told him to stay under the water.
he
I
was!
told him.
He was!
We've lost him.
He's on the shore.
We've lost him. It's too late.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And now we don't have to worry about the storm hag. We just pass right on by.
Whoops.
No, we gotta kill the storm.
I mean, when we go to sleep by the shrine,
We
you're
gotta
saying
take
the
his
storm
body
hag-
to the shrine.
You're saying the storm hag won't attack us while we're sleeping at the shrine?
Unless you're tormenting him, not us.
Well, all his friends and family were dead anyway, so maybe it's for the
Oh my God! Are we rationalizing his death?
Oh, he
No,
was.
what-
They were definitely dead. I've made
They
a
were
prayer that Pharasma will treat them kindly.
Yeah, they were
I
definitely
mean,
dead.
what's stopping the hag from just going over the next person now that he's gone?
Not now, Jobin. Fang is dying.
Thing is still dying.
He had exactly 15 health, too.
That's sad. Oh
Yeah,
well.
Is Jobin so
You
stupid?
know what
Or he
MHP
cares.
does
No,
too?
no, I'm not.
It helps
I'm still diseased,
resistant
but
damage.
Okay.
the stupefaction has been nullified until, you know.
So does he
We'll
just
get
kind
we'll
of-
get to that after this.
Does he just float up and bob in the water?
Yeah, he's paralyzed and dead.
He's upside down. No.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
I mean,
Be laughing.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead.
he was letting out bubbles, and you guys just like, shut up. We can't hear you over there.
I ran up to help him.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right.
He drowned.
All right. What's going on? I mean, I shouldn't be allowing deaths, like dying condition, should I?
I don't know.
It's so in the rules they say if there's any point where you want to do that, you can, but it's 100% up to the GM.
I mean, Enko was very brave. If Enko was very brave. If Enko wanted to move, like, to survive, he was trying to be a hero, trying to help you guys out, I would say he deserves the dying condition for at least 1 round. He is super paralyzed, though, and super dying.
Yeah, I mean, if he fails the thing,
We're not getting him out of it. Like, just let him float away. Like,
Kick him off into the.
Yeah, on his turn, he's probably gonna fail that save again and take poison
No,
damage.
I can help. I can
All
help
right,
him.
all right. Fang, did you roll 2?
I already
Yeah,
rolled and took
you
my
got a
advantage.
success.
Success. Okay.
You got
I'm
a
waiting
success.
for another treat poison, maybe some temp HP, maybe a bandage.
Okay. What's the plan?
So next round then.
Next
Next
round.
round.
Oh, did Cian roll for his?
Tian's good.
Ian's
Oh, okay.
cleared. Yeah.
Roz sucked it out of me at range.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
went
that's
flying
true.
all over the tree.
That's true. That's true. All
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and cast a heal spell. Over at our friend the Kappa.
No
Sorry.
way.
Run up to.
Expend those resources.
Yeah, I know. Oh wow. Wow, my healing does a lot now, huh? That's crazy.
Okay.
Third level.
It's gonna be 39, which is full max health.
He's full health.
He's full health. He's full
yeah, and
max
he's
health.
still gonna fucking die. Because
I
there's no
believe
way
in him.
he's passing these saves at
I
his
believe in
level.
him. I believe in him.
All right.
And I'm
So
gonna
I would have enough action economy to treat poison on him again, run to Fang and treat poison again.
Tree poison both of them? Sounds good. Alright, give me a roll
Yeah.
actually.
So let me, and here's another treat poison.
For Fang?
So yeah, we'll say the first one that I did was for
Enko.
Enko, and we'll do another one for Fang.
That's a failure.
Just under.
Just under.
All right, failure is nothing. Okay.
Alright. Fortitude save for the both of you.
Wait, give this to the fucking Kappa.
Okay.
I mean,
I have-
Does
you
anyone
did-
have the action economy to give that to the Kappa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you used a 3-action heal, right? Or 2 action.
I'll go into the water, waist deep, like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
Grab him by
and
the
I will
cheeks.
tilt back. I'll grab him, and
Roll
I'll
him
tilt
over?
his head forward, and I'll pour the antidote into his cup.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. It will stir in, and he will roll as he's empowered as the antidote flows through his scales. Alright. Both of you need to roll against that fortitude save. Enko's got a +4.
You got this, Enko.
Enko! He
He
snaps.
only goes down.
You still got like 3 more stages.
He snaps awake. He's down by a 1. Alright, hold on. That's
Stage 2.
stage 2. He's no longer paralyzed, but he's enfeebled 2, slowed 1. Alright, and
man.
Fang, you are cured because you're down by 2 stages, right?
Yeah.
Alright, you hear Enko go,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
I don't
while
know
we're
if I want to
here-
expend my resources on this guy.
yeah, while we're here, I'm going to attempt to counteract Cian's disease that he has that from the bird.
by all means.
You had that? There's a fucking guy right here with the +4 to his roll.
Yeah. Cian
we know
is
Ross
more
is
important
fucking
than that Kappa.
heartless.
We know Roth's priorities when it comes to this guy.
Yes, definitely.
See, I'm not trying to spend too many resources.
Oh
I'm just,
my-
Yeah, you pull out the carrion fever, which is disgusting stomach acid, blood, and 1 butterfly.
Oh, wonderful. Cian doesn't have to worry about going for that check.
That's a
does he
failure.
get a +2?
Alright, he's just got a
Get a
+1?
He just has the +2
+2.
from his
+2, yeah.
from his
Alright, he's going for it. He doesn't have tree poison. It's a roll. Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Alright, he's down to stage 1.
You got this, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you.
And
I'll
you...
go and treat poison on him for the next round.
Alright, sounds good.
Go for it.
He takes the damage, though.
21? Is that a
21's a success, yep. He's hanging in there.
You
You just have to beat this last one.
You got this, man. We're all rooting for you. We're all crowded around you.
Now, the best thing... Alright, hold on. Let's see. He's gonna make that fortitude save. That's a 21.
Fucking miracle.
He makes it. Only because of the +4. He makes it. He spits it out into the water.
You're alive. It's okay. Shh.
Flips over onto you. He goes down on his knees.
No, it's okay.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Takes him, ducks him into the water.
He goes back up.
We're almost there.
You saved me.
We did.
This is my
Next time
lake.
I tell you to get in the water, I don't mean get on the outside of the water. I mean go to where you can't get hurt. Because you're not very tough.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt in my behalf. It didn't feel right. But you saved me. Thank you. Truly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Will you wait here a moment?
Has an hour passed since we got out of the vision thing that we dealt with?
It's been 8 hours.
Right, so yeah. So do some treat moves.
Could you all wait here for a few minutes? I'll be right back.
And he will dive into the water and disappear.
Alright.
Leaving you all here?
He's
Yeah,
gone.
that's our chance
Yeah, we could
to
leave.
ditch him.
Yeah. We won't because you know we're good guys, right?
What's that mean?
You know, good guys wouldn't abandon him because he's our friend.
Says the person that said, I don't know if I want to use resources on it.
Listen, I have a scroll of restoration. I was saving it for something, so
Well,
you know.
we know who's not the good guy. Bang looks at Ross.
Does somebody else want to treat wounds on everybody? I have plus 11.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Just go around. Oh, jumping, you're fine. I'll go to Fang.
By all
Right.
means, you can make your rolls.
Great wounds.
Wait, didn't you hurt Ross earlier?
Yeah, but I healed you, so I mean. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, only 13.
Only 13. Okay, Joe, but you do better.
I mean, Ross did 22.
Yeah, okay, don't look at him. You
both guys have plus 12s, and you're a cleric.
Listen, I'm a special kind of cleric.
Wait, I thought she was a fighter. And a Super Saiyan.
Secretly a fighter.
What?
Super Saiyan. It's a dragon ball.
You don't know the Singpachi lore behind
okay.
Super Saiyans?
Can Mushi even be treat woundsable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm.
As he
He's
treats
not
some
construct,
wounds.
so yeah, he can.
What are you doing?
No, wait. Come back. Gotta treat your wounds, Ross.
Yeah, okay. You're not steady with that blade. I refuse treatment.
Well, when she was healing me earlier, I was like, why do you need to cut the bandages with a katana? Just get some shears.
Where's Dr. Dame Mabanga Bangaloo?
She's a root compels.
Mm.
Alright, I can do I have one more heal spell. So I can do a 3 action if we want.
You should don't.
Let's save it.
I don't think it would hurt if I did it. Save it? Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 spells.
I'm so out of spells. I have an okay amount. It's just my heals I'm low on.
Let's head to the shrine then.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
see
are
if
we
There's a
waiting
splash.
for Kappa?
Yeah. That's true.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it looks like it's been 10 minutes because we had 1, 2, 3 people get healed, and it's 3 people who did healing.
Okay. This is 10 minutes later. He resurfaces. And he resurfaces with a big metal thing. on the top of the water that he's pushed up to the top. And on top of it, he places a blade and a strange stick. And he begins to swim towards you all.
Please wait. Please. Wait, please.
And he begins to swim forward. And he will push it up onto the shore. And you'll see 3 things. Each one stands out, I assume, to each of you at different times. Katai, you're immediately drawn to what appears to be a tortoise-shell scaled hilted blade, covered in runes. It is a short sword, and it is made entirely out of silver. The second thing you can see is a stick that appears to have been gnarled and is run through with veins of some kind of blue energy. Fang, you immediately recognize this to be a sacred tree that has been struck by lightning. And third, this metal thing that it's being brought in on is a very sturdy metal shield. And he puts it on to the shore.
I may not be able to tell you many more of her weaknesses, but these should be able to help you to finish her off.
Were these at the bottom of the lake?
Huh? No. This was,
Maybe rusty.
well, you see, they had been lodged in a sunken boat nearby. We've kept them as treasures. I had thought maybe they would come of use one day. Maybe give them to my family. But I want you to take care of this hag.
Sure.
You should be able to access that thing. And if you want to look at them, take the time. Suppose I should. Yeah. There you go.
You already told us. I mean, I already read it.
Yeah, I read it too. Yeah, I can try and identify.
Yeah. You can roll me a check.
You can read it and not know what it is.
It's actually a pretty low check, so.
If you want to hit the little button I'll click it in chat.
Oh, is there a little button?
Yeah, so if you open it up.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's very cute.
Like I said, and I'll do Arcana.
Oh, yeah.
Prophecy is a religious item.
It takes 10 minutes to identify.
Oh, okay. You can crush it over the course of 10 minutes. Like, you've identified it pretty solidly. It is a gnarled tree branch. Made from a sacred tree. It seems to have been severed by a lightning strike. And it seems to be able to protect people from the environment. The blade's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it over to see Yin.
Tia, do you already have a sturdy shield?
No, I have a regular shield.
Then you should take it. The sturdy.
I will gladly take that.
And is your shield damaged from you?
Yeah.
You can see it is in the shape of a turtle shield.
Oh, that's so adorable! I'm so jealous. Ah, can we get you another sturdy shield? And I can have the turtle shell. I'm kidding. It's so adorable though.
It's Aaron.
The wand. I mean,
Name it Aaron.
we'd all bit. Both me and Chobin, I think, could use it. Do you want to roll for the wand, Chobin?
I mean, with a wand, I don't think you have to invest in it. You just have it with you, and you can use it once.
Well, you can, this is like one of those wands you use every day at your preparations.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute cast, and it just makes you.
It lasts until the next
spell
day.
makes you either. Yeah, it lasts until the next day.
Target's
So
only
it's
one
either-
creature, though.
Yeah, it's one willing creature, so either one of us can have it and cast on whoever needs it.
Mm-hmm. I assume it fits
Go ahead.
Fang Dab more, but go ahead.
I need you to roll
It sounds
to
more
attach.
environmental.
Jobin, would you please attach my shield boss?
Oh,
This
hold on.
new shield.
Does it require a crafting check to attach it?
Yeah. I can do it, but you're just so much better at it than I am.
How much time does it take? Because usually a lot of these things, crafting stuff, takes like a day.
It's 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Crafting, right?
And yes, that is a striking silver short sword +1. It's a nasty little weapon.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you want the sword too, Cian?
What does silver work against?
It's really only lycanthropes in Pathfinder.
Can any of you guys use it? Besides me.
Martial weapon, so I can't use it.
It's if
I think only
Yeah,
you and I can use it.
I don't think
I'll,
druids.
I'll carry it, but I don't know if I'm going to use it.
I have just so many weapons, so like I really don't need them. I didn't know.
Just,
Don't need this
just
many
another silver short sword to give to Granny Hugh.
weapons. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you want to take the silver short sword and then somebody else uses the dagger who only has simple weapons.
Yeah. If someone wants to take the fiend's hunger from me, that's fine.
I don't really want a weapon. I mean, I've got a beetle and magic. You know,
Hmm.
those are pretty good.
Ross, do you want the evil dagger that the cultist used?
Well, I
Hopefully
mean,
more.
we
We can
determined
use
he's
them.
one of the
I
bad
mean,
guys.
might as
so-
well take it. You've already stabbed me with it once today.
Whoa. Shots fired. Okay.
I mean, how would you weren't really using your katana on treat wounds, right? I mean,
Of course I was. What else would
oh,
I use? What else would I use?
Yeah, I told her there's no reason to cut the bandages with a katana.
I don't got a knife.
Is it? Aren't
Sharpest
katanas for
nail
killing people?
for many things.
Well, in this great
Actually,
theater play I watched
now that,
called One Pace in the Land of Wano,
now that I think about
the
it,
swordsmith said they're simply tools for killing.
it might be good to give it to give that silver sorcerer to Cian, and then we can add this to it. So he has a ghost touch weapon.
Oh, that's a good idea.
True. Yeah. We can put a ghost touch on it.
It takes a day for me to add it on there, so
And then he'll have a weapon in case we find any lycanthropes or any. Well, I mean, why would we even need
ghost
that
like
rune?
rope.
Why would, yeah, ghost like? Why would we need that? Who designed this? Why would you ever need this?
Because
There,
ghosts exist, Fang. We fought two. You fought two. We fought two of them already.
No, those were elementals.
The lady with the
Fang,
hair,
Fang rides past you on Beetle and pats you on the head.
and Jobin points at his
Just,
head.
just elementals, or the machinations of wizards.
Anyways, it's getting late. Let's get to this shrine so we can set up camp and
Oh, thank you.
not get attacked by the tag.
Thank you all for helping me. I really appreciate it. I could say thank you again if you want. I think I
No,
can
you're
thank
good.
you enough.
No, you're
You know how you can thank us?
Hmm.
Stop telling us thank you. It's implied now.
Okay. You all take care. Good luck on the path. Come visit sometime if you want. Please. Please. Please.
We'll think about it.
Please.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fang and Katai might visit.
Please.
Maybe.
Please.
Are you
We'll
saying
be
you're not going to
back.
walk the path again anymore?
Please.
After this?
Oh, Jobin, we don't walk the path in the first place because it's super haunted now.
Please.
So like,
Hopefully, after all this is done, it's not haunted anymore.
Please.
maybe if it's not haunted anymore.
Please.
Oh, yeah, Anko, we'll be back.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
promise. Pinky promise.
Okay.
and you guys walk off
Walk off.
further along the path. All right. Oof. Boundaries, chugging. I'm gonna delete some stuff out of there. There we go. Alright. Together, you're gonna skirt the sides of Mirror Lake. Alright. You guys have taken some time to refocus, treat your wounds, whatnot, and you begin to head towards the top of Mirror Lake, which is where the shrine is set. I assume you continue to walk at your leisurely pace?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. Your battle with the two creatures aside, and the Kappa, known as Enko, that has been saved on your escort quest, you continue to move forward. Along the path on the river, again you can see that cold blanket of mist moving through. The water is shimmering and extremely reflective. The crisp and cloudy sky, air, holds strong. Only Fang, you are the one that knows that there's something wrong with it. It's unnatural. You don't make it to this shrine until the evening. And so as you're having this talk, or walking this walk, from mid-afternoon till evening, is there anything you guys wish to talk about? Speak of? Exchange thoughts? Prayers?
In an hour, can we stop for 10 minutes for more medicine?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, when my dad will walk this path, he would talk to me about how they would do like Pachi prayers on the way up. We could do that, you know, as a team. Or we can play I Spy or something.
Nothing stopping you from saying the prayers out loud, Katai.
Wait,
No,
what
I
were
think
you asking us to do?
we could play I Spy if we want. Like I
Damn,
see something green over there.
The tree?
Oh, how'd you know? Oh, I pointed to it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Quietly, introspectively, perhaps closer to water than others, you walk.
Can someone throw out a heal for me and see in, please?
Okay.
Thing specifically goes to Ross.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, you should take that one. I'm a lot lower, I think. After he sees Ross is already hard at work, he'll go to Katai.
Here you go, buddy.
Cower under the katana. And he'll thank you afterwards.
Just hold still.
He's very fucking still. You would be remiss to confuse him for a tree. Like how still this guy is.
I keep like picturing like you scraping off like dead skin or something. You know, the little foot scrubbers. Except it's this giant 3.5 foot long katana that she's slowly grating down the side of like your leg.
The sword is versatile. I think. Wait, I can't remember if Fang's dad made this sword or it was Fang's sister who made the sword. Either way, one of your family made this sword. So really, it's like, you know, who wants to make sure you're okay?
It was the Iron Pot
You say
blacksmith
that
one
to
way or
him?
another. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Spend 10 minutes. You got everybody healed up.
Katai, do you say that to Fang though?
Yeah. I say the sword wants to make sure you're safe because it's your family's sword.
I think it's just your sword, Katai.
Oh, made by your family. We're like linked, you know, like soul bonded because of it.
I feel like I'm being held hostage here because you're currently bandaging me with a katana.
Mm-hmm.
Or your family's
Banketh interposing earth. He a wall of earth spender style separates the two of you.
Really?
Nah, I'm gonna keep that. Just
I
Okay.
was like, don't waste resources, although I cannot do that. It's not a fight.
Any other talks as you continue your journey? This path is meant for revelations, for enlightenment, for the exposing of secrets, for blessings. Okay. The path leads up to the river's edge, where a 20-foot wide rope bridge hangs a half-dozen feet over the slowly flowing river surface. You see it, the hexagonal wooden shrine. It stands in the center of the river, its roof providing shelter from the elements, while also offering a viewing portal at the center of it to allow those in the shrine to contemplate the flow of the water below. There are several long-handled dippers for bringing up draughts of water for drinking, and they lean against the central hole's railing. Along the half-dozen delicate-looking clay vials that stand close beside. A total of 6 wicker mats lie around this central hole, affording places to sleep above the river. It is an orange, beautiful light as evening has come.
One for each of us.
I'm looking at the rope bridge. Does it look sturdy enough to cross?
Extremely. It looks well maintained, like it's never been hit by any strong wash of any kind.
well, just in case, anyways. Bing's gonna cast water breathing on the party before we cross the bridge. Get some buff.
Okay. What's your water breathing like? I'm curious.
Everyone sprouts gills. It's very painful.
Ouch. Okay. Where do you sprout gills at, Katai?
I was just thinking the same thing.
God.
It's under her ribs.
Yeah, like the deep from the boys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Deep.
Not the D.
Oh.
Alright. Together, you cross the bridge. The rope bridge itself is swingy. It's a rope bridge after all. But as each of you creak onto its wood and rope, it is immaculate. Slowly, I should ask, Ross, are you going last?
I'm not going first.
Together, you cross this massive bridge. It's 20 foot wide after all. Do you hang near the center, Ross?
No, I don't look over the edge. I don't stop.
Okay.
I continue moving forward as long as the person ahead of me doesn't stop.
All right. Katai, I assume you're pushing ahead at first, because, you know the rituals here and
Oh.
whatnot.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
As you reach towards the center, something wrong hits you. You hear a voice. All of you hear a voice. To your left and right, There are glimpses of figures in the water below and to the left and right. And you hear a faint whisper. String? String, is that you? See? Fang? Igawa. A voice begins to make 2, 3, as more voices begin to pile on, asking things, asking questions. Where have you been? We've missed you. I've missed you. Ross, you, Ross. You wanted to be with us. You asked us. Let us in, Ross. Before the rope bridge begins to tremble as Katayu step a single foot onto the center. Those of you that are on the rope bridge begin to feel it pulled in multiple directions. As ghostly figures begin to pull themselves from the water, their arms begin to drag onto the bridge. At their touch, it begins to decay. You watch as hand after hand after hand begins to grab onto the sides towards each of you. Between the rope bridge to grab your feet, between the ropes to hold your arms, to pull you towards the sides. And the whole shrine begins to rot, molded, broken, decayed. And as they clutch and grab, Katai, you turn towards the center of the shrine for safety. As you're already more than halfway over the bridge at this point, and you take your step forward, there is a gout of water that spews like a geyser through the center of the shrine, and from it a writhing swarm of leeches begins to flow into the shrine, making odd formations and shapes, and you can tell as they begin to swarm towards you, vague letters. K-U-P-A-G-T-E-K-T-E-E-G. This mismatch of letters begins to form towards you as they writhe, and we'll roll initiative when we come back next week. But I'm first gonna get your guys' positions, because while I had you guys guessed to be in this formation, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of making your choice now.
Most likely, our normal thing is usually Katai or Cian in the front, and then
I heard from Ross that he
If
wasn't
whoever-
the last, or he wasn't the first.
I'll be
I know
last.
Cian usually likes to cover our rear.
I'm okay where I'm at.
Yeah.
But if CM wants to be ahead of me, that's fine too. I
Yeah,
can
this
be
is
in.
good.
Perfect. I'm so excited. All right.
Beaches.
As the arms begin to pull you guys down from the sides, they'll roll their own initiative, as the leeches roll their own as well. All right. I hope that you guys want to, if you guys want to freshen yourself up, you've luckily got water breathing going, correct? You told me you got water breathing going.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was about to say, we're going to need to freshen up on drowning
Everyone has
rules.
skills.
We need to freshen up on drowning rules. Okay, we can't drown.
But you guys do great in water, right? And we'll deal with the hands coming up
It is
from the
swim speed.
sides.
You
As
can
well.
you can have yourself selected, right click on the water breathing and hit right click it's temporary effect to get it on yourself.
Oh, there we go. Remember.
Okay. Is it, how long does it last? 1 hour?
An hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour and 5 creatures only.
Yep, everyone but Beetle.
Beetle.
And Mushi.
Beetle's good. He's really strong. He can swim.
That should be enough to get you guys through this, hopefully, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll
Mhm.
see.
I love dealing with water combat and swarms in the same thing, as well as a bridge and grappling. This is gonna be fantastic. This
We
is.
got
I've been excited for
water,
this one.
We got bridge. We got leeches.
Grapple and restrain rules.
Like I'm in cursed Strahd right now.
All right. I didn't realize we were coming up on time so quickly, so I want to leave you off with something particularly fun. I also love the art piece of the arms of the drowned. It's very cute. Very adorable. It's all your friends and family.
All our friends and family. Look at that.
Okay.
It's pretty cool art.
I know, right? Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing. Is there anything you guys want to take care of? Level 5 stuff? Any extra choices before we tune out for the night?
I think I'm good.
I'll just let you know what I took
Yeah, what's up?
for level 5. I ended up taking Grimspawn.
Ooh.
It's kind of a, it's kind of like the same thing, So what that does is it just gives me a free general feat, which was Die Hard.
Ah, perfect. Okay. Works for me. Perfect. In that case, we will jump out. Anything else? I mean, I hope you guys really enjoyed Enko. I know you guys really cared for him and were willing to expend resources to bring him back. I think he should have gotten the dying rules. That poor guy's been through enough. I think he's got dying abilities.
He's doing his best.
All right. I'm going to end off the stream here. You guys have a lovely evening. I'll be back in literally 10 minutes. I'll be putting you guys in the starting soon to play Remnant with some loser that's in this chat right now.
What?
Huh? Bye-bye.